Oh
We're gonna
god.
see if this is actually. Please
Is
select. Oh, wait. Is the stream starting?
Yeah.
Oh, it is? On Blue Lemon? It is? We're here?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's on the Blue Lemon YouTube
We're
channel?
real?
Oh my god, whoa.
I didn't know we were real, guys.
Yeah, we're
Wait, are we
real.
live?
Yeah.
Ayo, hang on. Let me.
Sorry, I'm currently laughing over tiny microphone.
Okay, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. I'm gonna quickly promote this in my Discord.
Yeah. I cannot spell for the life of me. Anyways. Oh, wait, I can also.
I will actually be right back. Give me a second.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see if chat works, which I don't think it is. Which is
I typed in chat.
the chat, but on the thing, it's not popping up.
Oh well. Oh,
That might be.
there's an issue there, buddy.
Yeah, just.
There's
maybe.
an issue there, buddy.
Just maybe. Anyways.
Only a little one.
Only an eeny beeny tiny little issue. I don't know. You guys are gonna see a black square there, I guess, the whole stream. Okay.
Oh,
and
wait,
music just turned
okay,
off
now I know what you mean.
again. Okay. Why does it keep doing this? How do
We are not Blue Lemon Studios if we don't have issues.
Yeah.
If we don't have any technical issues.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Where are my settings? Playback. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to continue pressing play, and you guys are gonna hear me get more progressively annoyed during this.
Oh,
I think I gotta turn the music down just a hair. Anyways, hi guys. My name is Icy is Tired. I am the founder and I guess head writer, director of
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Sorry.
Anyways, hi.
Sorry.
It is me,
Sorry.
Icy is Tired. Founder of Blue Lemon Studio and hi Abstract.
I said fuck you to the ass to join. I'm showing up.
That's fair. Anyways, third time's the charm.
I should
Anyways,
probably mute the stream.
Probably.
You don't say, really?
Anyways, hi guys. My name is Icy. I'm leader of Blue Lemon Studios, essentially. There, got it out of the way. And I'm here with some of the writers and or cast members of both Escaped and our upcoming project, Death Trial. Woo!
Yay!
On the
It's
screen.
me, ACM's best one here.
On the screen from left, on the screen from left to right, we currently have AC, me, Lexi, Nico, and Abstract Wolf.
Me and Lexi are holding hands under the table.
We are.
They are, and you guys get your own little microphone.
We have our own microphone.
So everyone can hear us speak.
Don't worry, I'm loud
Hell
enough
yeah.
without a
Hi, Via.
microphone. I'm
Hi,
It's
Via.
Via.
Hello?
Let me get Via.
Am I allowed?
Oh.
Am I allowed
Icy's
to?
just the biggest
uh,
in the
very
center of the
temporarily.
screen because he
Hi,
thinks
can
he's
we
the
have-
most important here.
Okay, I will ask. Can we have one person talk at a time because it is hard to hear people.
Alright.
Question:
Yes.
Can I retweet the link to the recording
Huh?
on Twitter? The stream.
The stream.
I can English.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I'll be
Yeah,
here
you
very
can.
temporary.
Me when I go
because
to
I have lore.
Twitter.
You have lore. Okay. So. And also, for some
I'll
reason,
be here the
Discord
whole
reactive
time.
images isn't
Because I am
wanting to show.
I am
Can
I'm
Z
always
join?
here.
Yeah,
No.
Z could join.
Why did my thing show up, bruh? Bruh. Huh?
Icy's tired
What?
is dying, chat.
Ah.
Sorry.
What you say?
I don't know. What was I saying?
Icy is dead, guys. It's no longer.
I say.
What?
Hey,
What? I'm
Icy
here.
is dead.
Guys.
Anyways,
Wake up.
anyways,
I'm
I'm gonna take
talking.
over.
No, you're not.
Icy's
Z
officially
said.
dead.
Z said, is she allowed to join?
Yeah, I said yeah.
I'm gonna read it one
why
more time
didn't
that
I
we try
pop
not to talk
up?
over each other, please.
You didn't pop up because I haven't set you up yet. And
Oh,
I'm trying.
you-
I'm trying
you're
to. I'm trying to set you
poopy
up, but Discord
Give
reactive
him a
images is
second.
being so slow.
You're.
Discord is also just being very slow. So. Okay.
I was gonna say something else. I'm gonna.
Via,
What's
don't
the
get me.
language we have going
Don't
on?
get me canceled, please.
What?
Icy's
I would
PNG.
never. I would never. Why would I get you canceled?
changed it, don't worry.
Because. Hey, there's Z.
No.
Icy's PNG is just is just dancing to the music.
Yeah. I'm just here. I'm
He's
just dancing.
boogieing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the right picture. Daisy, you're getting moved just a bit.
I can't believe I just got called trash can person. Hey, listen, it's actually very nice in here,
Whoa.
okay?
Okay.
It's very nice in this can, okay? But you'll
Bruh.
never know that because you're mean,
Bruh.
so now you're not
Bro,
invited
just,
to my birthday
just say
party.
you hate me.
No, I'm actually getting you
Just
set up
say
right
you
now,
hate-
Via.
No, you're not.
Yeah, actually, you're
way.
popping up right now.
If anyone else
Z, we're
joins, are they
besties
gonna
now.
go
I'm
on
right
the
next to
table?
you.
Uh,
Z, look, we're besties.
I'm going to figure that out when the time comes to it. There we go. Look at. Scale you down.
Oh.
There you go.
Gulp.
Do I get to be
Anyways,
scared?
Nope.
Do I get to be taller?
anyways,
Via, get off the
I'm-
table.
It's me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I like tables. I like tables. There,
Get
I'm
off
not
the
on the
table.
table anymore.
They love the
Now you're so
table.
tiny.
you're so tiny.
Oh, bees are small.
Because I'm just baby.
Chin up.
I'm tall. Let's go. Woo!
Bees are very tiny. I hate to tell you this.
Yes,
I know.
I am a
But
baby.
Via was taller to me
Guys.
than you were. I'm trying to.
Oh my, I hate you.
Icy
Shut
is
up.
not that tall.
Ah.
He is just taller because of his ego.
That too,
And
yeah.
thinks himself the main character.
Obviously, that's how it's always been. That's how it's gonna stay. I'm sorry. That's just how it is.
So long as Abstract and I are holding hands. I
Yeah,
can't
quit
complain.
moving me around. I want to hold hands with my
Yeah,
pookie.
fair enough.
I'm trying to
I
like.
can't
I'm
believe
trying
I'm
to.
not allowed to be Evan Buckley, though.
I wonder why.
What's wrong with Evan Buckley?
He's
I
trying
can't
his
bel-
best.
I
What's
can't-
wrong with Evan Buckley?
I can't believe character Z
I
left
love
Escape
that
SMP
one.
just to join this Q&A.
I don't have a PNG for my.
Gulp.
I don't either. Where the fuck do you think this came from?
You just a trash can.
Is everyone short next to me?
We don't
Because I'm
talk about
tall.
where I got this from.
My character just keeps like popping in and out. At this point, I feel like I should just re-DM Icy just a normal PNG.
No, it's fine. Well, you can edit. You can change the. You can edit on your own side where you can turn off the grayscale.
How do I do that?
It's just one of the options in the and the Discord
Yeah.
reactive.
Do I just
All right. Well,
turn off crossfade effect? Is that it?
I don't know. Anyways,
I
music
don't
isn't
know.
working for
Oh,
music keeps
let's
muting
go.
itself or pausing itself for whatever reason. So
Oh,
yeah,
that's new.
we got about 28 questions to get through. Although,
Oh my goodness.
if anyone has mod in my chat or in the Blue Lemon chat, I guess I can't say my chat. This isn't my chat. This is Blue Lemon Studio. Actually, let me.
The blue lemon chat.
Oh, I'm on the wrong account.
The Blue Lemon
Oopsies.
chat. If you guys want to repost the link into there every now and again, feel free to.
Womp, womp.
I didn't know you had a VODs channel. What?
Oh, I said I had one.
VOD channel. When
VOD
your
channel.
VOD's channel is your main channel.
My channel is the VODs channel. Some guy kept commenting on it today multiple times. I have to go back and look because when did I say Flatty Patty in one of my recordings?
I don't know. That's a question that you can ask on the
Random.
Blue Lemon Studio Q&A.
I gotta
Oh,
find the
God.
form.
Anyways, the
Go
first
find the form,
question,
baby.
the first question here is actually directed towards I'd say directed towards Via.
Oh,
What?
And it's
Huh?
it's is Lando still pure? Give us your thoughts. Give us your
What?
thoughts.
What?
I feel like that's
Excuse
more of a
me?
Saturn aimed question, not gonna lie.
Is
What
it?
the? I don't. I mean,
What do you mean by pure?
I don't know. They just say is Lando. That's
Saturn's
just
still-
that is just what the
what do
that's,
you mean? What
that
do
is-
you mean? Is he still pure? What kind of pure? What are you talking about?
If you're
I don't
talking
know.
about the time that Saturn gave Miss the talk, she did not give Lando the talk, so he is still pure in that sense.
Okay, I don't know what kind of pure
Um,
they're talking about because they
Didn't
just
Lando read the book though?
He read the book and he is confused.
Okay, listen. To Canon Via, their fiance will always be pure. Smiley face.
there you have it. Lando's pure, guys. That is literally what the question says. By the way, it's is Lando still pure? No other context.
I like how we have the chat box, but chat's not showing up in the box.
I know.
Can we get 5 big booms? Boom! Boom!
Oh my
Sorry.
god. Boom, boom, boom,
Help.
boom.
Thank you,
That's
Z.
6.
Anyways,
Okay, fuck you.
the next question
Slash J.
is from Mumbo, and it's
Oh.
who is the most
Oh, no.
annoying character to write?
Oh.
Who? That's a good question. I don't think they're.
So like
I personally
Because
don't think they're.
technically,
Go ahead.
like, by right, what do you mean? Like, into main story? Because that's just if the
everyone.
character. That's just everyone. That's
I
kind
can-
of a
I can think of a
very
name.
subjective question. You can
I
you
see.
can, you
Stop
can
it.
think of a. No, hits you with a newspaper. Stop it.
I see. I'm shaking you. Stop it.
Well, okay, but
Like,
it
the
was like
hardest
I'm
character
gonna
to
spray you with a water gun.
like hardest
Okay.
character to write could also just be like hardest character to write in, and that's quite a few people because it's
Yeah.
just based on like how the character is, if they're social or they do take a step up in a situation. Because there's some characters who are just very like in the shadows in the back. You know what I mean? So some characters we can write in very easily, and it's like, okay, this character is very outgoing. They step up, they take the lead. So yeah, we write them in, but the characters who are off to the side, it's a bit harder because it's like, okay, how do we get them in that spotlight?
Mhm.
And it's difficult, and we try.
I think generally though, just from Escaped in general, I think the hardest character or the most annoying character to write, just because of clash of conflict, was character blank. Absolutely.
Oh.
Just there was way too many things woven into there that just we had to pick one and go with it.
There was a struggle. To
Uh,
I
consistency.
think early like season 1 characters, especially from the cult, were probably the hardest to write.
Yes.
yeah. Oh, absolutely.
We love you guys, though. Y'all are great. But man, was it a struggle.
The
Yeah.
next
Fighting for our lives out
question
there.
again from Mumbo. I know Mumbo submitted a lot of questions, and by the way, you can
We love
still
you, Mumbo.
submit more questions. We're not going to limit you. The next question is: can you list the deaths during lore streams that were accidental? We could.
Bexy.
Oh.
Bexy.
The first death on the server was an accident.
Bexy's death in season 1, yeah, was an accident.
The first death on the server was an accident, but it was still canon.
I think. What was it? It was
Okay, Vios wasn't an accident, but it was unplanned.
Lando's?
Oh, Lando was an
Lando.
accident.
Lando's
Vios
was
was
an accident.
unplanned.
Both of
me-
Lando's was accidents.
Me and Mist both died to a warden. That was both
Accident.
Mist died again to a warden. Rylan died to a warden. How many characters didn't die to a warden?
I know in
Me,
past.
I
hello.
didn't.
I know when-
I didn't.
I have a very old
kiss my butt.
accident. I have a very old. Wait, is this just for Escape or just in general?
This is just in general.
Because I have a very old one from the Pathfinder's days. Saturn's second death was an accident, where she fell onto spikes during the beach day episode.
Oh.
That we, because no one, I remember.
I remember that now. That just clicked in my head. Yeah.
Oh my god, I remember watching that happen. I watched that happen.
It
Yeah, that was a wild one,
It was something.
but that was an accident. But we still went with it.
Ooh. This next question, again from Mumbo.
My death was an accident. It wasn't.
Then say something.
Yeah, say something next time. Come on.
I was trying to, but y'all were
Say something
talking.
next time.
I didn't want to interrupt y'all talking.
Yeah, no. Yeah, Z's death versus the two raiders was an accident.
That wasn't supposed to happen.
Next
But here we
question
are.
though, coming in from Mumbo again. Mumbo put a lot. Who contributed most to the wiki? Tails.
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 Yes.
Tails actually.
Tails,
Fun fact.
hands down.
Fun fact, because SkyZ originally made the wiki, so in our Discord server, in a member server, we have Sky is great at wiki stuff, and Tails did so much that we added in, so now the title is changed to Sky and Tails are great at wiki stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
And actually, Tails is still updating the wiki, so keep an eye on it because new shit's coming soon.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
If
yeah.
we're talking individually, I would say like Kian or Trumpet.
Ian?
Probably. Kian did a
Raid-
lot with his wiki.
Oh yeah.
You
Raiden
like
did a lot
he
with
did.
this wiki too.
Oh my god, true. Radios is like so nicely formatted.
I
I
always go to
Really
Tails
got
when I have a wiki
mine.
thing though.
I eventually got there.
Oh god. But yeah, there's the answer to the question. Overall, Tails. Individually, it was
Yes.
Kian, Radio, or Trumpet for sure.
Oh, most definitely.
Next question from Mumbo is: which character has the most well-written backstory?
Ooh.
That is also subjective.
well written backstory.
It is
The struggle
is
is that there's a lot of
subjective.
good ones.
Yeah.
in our opinion. In our
Saturn. No, I'm kidding.
Do not say your own.
Can we be biased?
No. Anyways, Z, who do you think has the best written backstory?
I think Necro.
it's a good one.
AC, who do you think? Story.
Excluding obviously farm members because like, you know, Pathfinder's characters' backstories were already established and stuff. I actually don't know a lot of other people's backstories. So I'm just gonna have to go with Bryce and Quinley because that's the only real backstory I know like really well. And I know that's me being biased because it's my own character, but I also really like their backstory.
Via, you're
Um, it's like hard. Well, yeah, I don't know a whole lot of backstories as well, but I'll be real, I really like Trumpet's backstory. I just think it's like pretty like unexpected, low key. Like people wouldn't really expect it from the character, and I think it's very unique. And I like it. Yes.
with me, I believe that if we're going based on both servers, I think that who is it? I don't remember who exactly. There was someone's backstory I really liked. I just have to
It was mine. It was mine, guys.
It was totally
It was
Via.
mine. Yeah, it was
It was
mine.
Via's, yeah.
damn.
Hands down, Via's.
W.
Via taking the W's.
I
Yeah, you
also
know,
like Men's
just for because I can't think off the top of my head right now. I'm just gonna say Via's.
Yeah, let's go. Take the dub.
All right, Lexi, your turn.
Oof. Can I have? Okay, I have two answers in my head. Can I say both?
Sure.
You can't say
Okay.
me.
I can't.
Go
I'm just so
ahead.
biased.
I straight up, I was gonna be like either Jesse or Saturn.
Jesse.
I like Jesse's. Jesse's
Jesse.
cool because he's got like all the Scorch stuff involved, and I think it's very silly.
I guess Saturn's
And then
is
Saturn's a
good, too.
robot. That's just sick.
It's sick until like people start asking questions and I'm like, you're thinking into it too hard, and they're like, no, I want an answer. Like the other day I had to give Saturn's weight. I was like, I
Oh.
don't fucking know. She's like 170 something. And now Blush is like, I'm trying to know what metal she's made of that she's like weighs a
that
human
was-
weight.
Oops.
And people ask you questions that you haven't actually come up with an answer before. It's really
Because-
funny.
Yeah.
And you're
It's
trying
like-
to think of an answer on the spot.
Yeah. It's something.
That's what
I'm sure that-
happened with Quinley and Bryce's height differences. That was a fun conversation and misinterpretation.
God damn.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Best backstory, IMO. That's hard. I know a lot of people, and I like a lot of people's backstories, but call me biased. So everyone point and boo. Go on.
Boo.
Ooh.
I really like.
Boo.
Boo.
I re-
Get 5 big boo.
Me totally not over
Alright.
here being completely biased in my answer.
Okay, I have two. I have two answers. One from Pathfinders, one from Escaped.
Yes.
My Pathfinder's favorite, AC's, because it's so interesting to me. Like, damn, she was
I actually
fucking crazy.
really loved AC's backstory. It's so crazy.
It was so crazy, and I loved it. But for Escaped, probably Quan with Ingram.
Oh, that's so fair.
Because there's so much stuff now that I'm like picking up in character. Like, wait a minute, this bitch was in a biker gang. This bitch was pregnant in a biker gang. Excuse me, dude has tattoo. What the fuck? The more I look at Ingram, the more I'm just like, paw. Those are my hands. That's my paw. That's my
Alright.
paw.
The next question here is, what was the worst lag-related incident?
no.
You
Oh my
know,
God.
if I'm gonna,
Can we not say the actual name of the group out loud because they are coming
Oh.
back recently?
I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna say very recently, like last night, we were trying to do lore, and we all got like
Oh.
sent back.
Oh, yeah.
And the
Gulp.
reason it's the worst is because I lost my backpack.
Yeah, Icy lost all his shit in the reset.
And
Hang
I'm
on,
so
can
upset
I
by that.
can I say my favorite lag moment, please?
As long as it's not
Yeah.
that one group, but
No. I know it wasn't recently, but back in season 1 when we were trying to do the farm and cult interaction, and I just
Oh.
couldn't move, and I was just glitching out trying to do lore interaction, and I fell in front, and no one from the farm. We just pretended I wasn't there because they couldn't shoot me or
No.
do anything because I
God.
couldn't move.
that was
I
like one
was
of the
sick
few,
that day.
that was like one of the very few streams I locked the fuck in for, and it just I couldn't keep the seriousness of it because you were just there, unable to move. And it's just like, like what the fuck do we do? Because we can't teleport you. We couldn't teleport you. We couldn't like move you in any way, and so you were just there.
I was just there and everyone was cracking up with laughter because I just couldn't move. It was meant to be so serious, but it was so unserious just because I couldn't move. Later on, multiple people and I agreed that that wasn't a proper price and farm interaction. Just
It was
because
so
it was
funny. Sorry. It's so funny on our end though because like Blank is panicking. AC's stuck. I went to go make tea. Kai doesn't know anything that's happening, and that's all of the people that were
And-
online from the cult that day.
And Sky was like, Bryce, get back inside. And I'm just like, I can't.
can't.
I see
I
you putting
can't.
chat broke.
I'm sorry, chat's broke. I don't know what you want me to say.
I think that just has to be. I think that's just my favorite lag moment in any SMP ever. That was my favorite lag moment. Just I've got to look at the VOD again sometime because it's just so funny.
I think my favorite lag moment was when I was with the nomads and we were on Clown Car for the first time and everyone kept getting teleported to the back rooms because everyone was on that goddamn horse.
Goddamn. The next
Hey,
question.
quickly
is-
before the next
oh.
question. I pushed back my physio appointment just so I could stay longer for this Q&A.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
I was so dedicated. Now I have like 4 hours to just chill here.
Oh god. Next question is, how many horses were lost to the void because of lag? Too many. Too many.
Holy.
Oh.
I think Coat. That's how Coat. We lost the original Koyu horse
Yeah.
on Escape.
Chat,
Sorry,
you need to
Mia.
understand that there's almost
What?
50
What'd you? I don't even know what you
people.
said. What'd you
Don't
say?
worry about it. Don't worry about
What'd you
it.
say? What'd you
Don't worry about
say?
it.
I'm
Let AC
listening to the
let AC
YouTube
finish.
VOD. I don't care.
I was gonna say that chat, you need to understand there are almost 50 people on this server. When there's more than 25 people online, the lag goes to shit, especially from people from like fucking Australia trying to
listen
connect
to
to
it.
American servers or other servers. It's terrible.
Rip
It's
Koyu.
horrific.
Rip Koyu.
Rip Koyu.
Rip Koyu horse.
Can we get
I
F's in
know that-
chat for Koyu?
For
Rip
Koyu.
Koyu horse.
Koyu horse specifically. Koyu's
Koyu
still very
horse.
much alive.
No, Corgi Cat isn't.
Wait, y'all killed Koyu Cat.
I
wonder
didn't kill
what
him.
happened because
I
the
didn't kill him.
nomads had the nomads had Koyu Fog, and I don't know where Koyu Fog went.
Interesting.
07 Koyu Fog.
Next question though.
Koyu's the real god of this SMP. Koyu's everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, the other Koyu is
The
still
next
here in
question
the
is,
grove.
who had the hardest time staying serious during lore? Me. I have the hardest time staying serious during lore.
I
Sorry.
do too.
A lot of
Let me just take my leave now.
I was
yeah,
about
guys.
to say.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say because Via and I are unfortunately, or fortunately or unfortunately, depends on how you look at it, plagued with ADHD.
Yeah.
And so we struggle.
So literally it got so bad to the point that I had to put in the boundary channel, in my part, it says, "Hey guys, I tend to break character really easily. Please help me. I'm sorry. Please. I had to put it as an extra note because I just get so I'm doing angst and I get giggly. Like I start giggling and they're like, "Why the fuck are you giggling? This is like I don't know, like but fucking Lexi just died. Why are you laughing?" Like, you know,
Me.
I don't know.
Your niece was pushed off a building. What the fuck?
Yeah, like your niece was shot a bunch of times and pushed off a building. Like, why are you
Yeah.
laughing at that? That's so fucked up. And I was just like, you know,
Oh my god.
you
Me
got
and
me fucked
Lexi
up.
literally broke character yesterday when we saw Don Pendragon's name join the game.
I think
Oh, Lexi, I gotta DM you something.
Wait, will
we
you get
saw Dawn
demonetized if I swear
Pendragon
on
and
YouTube?
flinched.
You went,
I'm not monetized to begin with, so
Oh,
but
dope.
hey, if you want to help
you.
contribute to Blue Lemon Studio, if you join our Discord, we have this really cool thing called Lemon Plus. You get some really cool perks.
What's that?
And
Wait. We gotta follow the advertisement. Lemon Plus. What's that? I see.
I can't.
Now you gotta say what it is. Now you gotta say what it is.
11 Plus is
Come
a
on, I see.
$2.99 subscription per month to get access to sneak peeks at future projects, a premium Q&A, other stuff that I don't remember off the top of my head,
A chat with
my
that you can
God.
talk with only other people who have money.
and
Yes,
also
oh
cast
my God.
a more direct connection to cast members again with the premium Q&A as well.
Yes, oh my God, so cheap, so cool. I'm gonna go buy it right now. Thank you, Icy is tired.
You also get a cool golden name tag on the server. Oh, you also whenever we do end credits for something, you get your name posted in the video.
You do.
Mhm.
You also get in the video. I believe if you also boost the server. I don't know if we still do that, but I
Not
still
that
specifically
anymore.
remember fun fact, fun little story. My brother from another mother synth boosted the Blue Lemon server, and his name is in the end credits of the Pathfinder 6 series finale. And I'm like, "Hey, synth, you're here, by the way." He's like, "Oh, I forgot I did that. I just wanted to support you." And I was like, "Thanks, bro."
It's worth a gallon of gas. A gallon of gas is actually more expensive than Lemon Plus. So let that be said. Anyways,
Actually,
Not in
only
New Jersey.
not in New Jersey. A gallon of gas is actually cheaper than a Blue Lemon Plus subscription.
Let's
The-
go, Jersey.
Let's go represent.
Oh my god, but too much peanuts in my cap.
What?
I'm eating peanuts again, guys.
I'm quoting you. I'm
Next-
sorry.
I will say, I think during season 2, there were maybe only 2 times I truly, fully, like, locked into character. And both times I wasn't even streaming because I was playing a hallucination of Xenius. And I was telling people to do bad things.
Hi. I know
we're
I was
still
one
on
of those
the-
people.
We're still on the question about the whole unserious thing, right?
Yes, but I was actually just about to go to the next question.
Okay. Okay,
Can
chill.
I
Actually, wait, can
answer?
I also say answer too?
I wanted to also
sure.
put in things as well.
Yeah,
Mhm.
go for it.
Wait, who said they were going first?
You said it. You were
You
going
guys-
first.
you guys
Okay,
go
okay.
first.
I just said other people said that they wanted input, so I was like, for me, with specific people, it was really hard to stay serious. Like literally, especially like a good example was literally just Z and I in the last stream.
Oh my god, no.
A good example is Z and I. When
The
we were
fucking
trying to do
elevator.
serious law, the freaking
yeah.
elevator. It's happened twice where we just break law because there's just something that happens. Or
And then
there's
we
other
broke lore
moments.
with
Oh my
There's
God.
other
trying
moments.
to kill the zombies.
and the boat lag,
Oh.
and there's just so many moments sometimes where you just break law and it's really funny, or you're really confused. Or like when Via's just like, I'm not here, I'm not here, I'm not
Oh,
here,
fuck.
I'm not here. And we're
My
just like
Duolingo.
doing law.
Uh,
Going, she's not here. Or yeah, it's just there are some really funny moments where you just have to break law. Either something goes wrong or it's just too funny not to break it.
My Duolingo alarm just went off.
Can I
An
also say,
example. Great
Yeah.
example.
can I also what's the question still, like breaking character
It
moment?
was let me go back to it. I'm sorry, I skipped a few questions because they were just not important or not serious. It was like, who had the hardest time staying serious during lore?
I can give you a specific moment. I can't tell you an exact person. Do you want a quick story?
You know what? Sure, go for it.
It was when Saturn was giving Mist the birds and the bees talk, and every like
Oh.
2 sentences we would both break out laughing, and I think that was one of the Blush saw that and was so confused. And then the book happened. I see you know the book.
Yeah,
We know the
I
book.
have the book still.
Saturn still has to give the part 2 to that talk, by the way.
There's a part 2?
Yeah, the first was just the biology. Now we'll get into part 2.
Oh my god.
What? Excuse me?
Oh, another
Anyways,
moment
let's
was
move on.
when
We're moving on
one
now.
last moment that happened because I just remembered it. When Z and I tried to kill AC and Sky. And we realized that
literally last
the models
night.
couldn't
Literally
fly, so
last
we had
night.
to pretend.
I'm sorry, me and Z were talking about that before this, literally. Not even joking.
Yeah, we were.
Oh my god.
Sorry, you can
My-
continue, AC.
I have a hard time staying in character because 1, I also have ADHD, but 2, May's southern accent.
Go.
We love May in this house.
May
but just to
I
start-
love
just to
May.
start.
But their southern accent when they're playing Atticus, I break so much because he's so dumb. I can't keep a straight face. And what else? I just get bored sometimes. Like I keep breaking when I'm with Mency because Mency also breaks first. So I break. So that's my thing. Yeah.
I love May so. I can't get
May.
over every time someone mentions like
I had a
British or
laugh.
doing a British accent, she immediately switches from the southern to a posh British girl. I don't know how she does it. I'm
It's just
scared.
every talented.
And then she's trying to do a native Romanian accent for a different server. I'm like, girl, how do you do this? I'm shocked.
Magic.
Next
Magic
question.
is how- next question here. Are there any members leaving the server? A lot.
Again, wait, what?
In
Mine is
droves.
leaving this weekend.
That
Wait,
was
what?
it was just a quick one-off answer. It was just, are there any members leaving the server soon? I'm just like, a lot. Anyways, next question.
Next question. We're not dwelling on this.
If C. Xenius were to die, who would most likely be the next leader of the farm? Well, funny fact, Xenius isn't the leader of the farm. That is Lucy. So if Xenius were to die,
I still think that's stupid, by the way.
Probably Trumpet. Let's be honest here, probably Trumpet.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah.
It should be Trumpet.
Character Shadow would
Shadow.
Character Shadow, yeah.
I think it's stupid how we're like, Lucy's the leader of the farm. But she owns the property, she is not the leader.
Well, like technicality, you know? It's like a landlord.
Technicality, my ass.
Okay, buddy.
Okay, this is definitely a question for everyone. Who is your guys' favorite couple in the series? Z, go. And don't say your own couple.
No. I think Lucy Bomb.
Yay!
Real.
I love
Lucy
those two.
Bomb.
Alright, AC, your turn.
I can't say AC and Sky, can't I? Oh, can I say AC and Sky? If not
Well,
AC and Sky,
They weren't. I don't think. Though I think this is specifically to Escaped, not Pathfinders.
Okay. I mean,
Well, they're
technically,
my
no.
favorite.
Okay, my favorite, technically AC and Sky. But if I had to choose another one, it would be between Mist and Rylan, and Caitlyn and Xenius.
Ooh,
Via, go.
Via, your turn.
Well, I think I'm pretty biased actually. I think I would say Z and Hershey. I really like them. They're so
Romeo and
cute.
Juliet.
I think my favorite couple. I think I had a favorite couple. I don't like that couple anymore. I'm just gonna fucking say Z and Hershey.
Oh, I remember. Okay.
I'm Z. I'm Hershey.
You're not Hershey, you're Z.
I'm Hershey.
I'm pretty sure I had the same answers the last Q&A we did. Via and Lando.
Yeah,
I love Via and Lando.
yeah. Yay,
They're
that
just
makes
so
my day.
cute. Anyway.
Abstract, your turn.
I like Engelman and Blocker. Not because I'm
Oh, that's
biased. Not
cute
because they're my.
too.
That's not because they're my canonical parents or anything. It is cute, okay? Let the old people be in love.
And there you have it. Everyone's favorite. Next question is when is Death Trials expected to start? End of March maybe. We'll see.
End of March. We can help it.
I have to make I still have to make a teaser trailer and everything for YouTube. So yeah.
Oh wait, I see. Let me respond to your archery thing real quick.
Oh.
Llavero.
Next question after that is: are you guys accepting applications to Death Trials already? Yes, all applicants have been picked.
Yeah.
Sorry, Guy.
Absolutely.
Sorry, guys, we didn't put
Sorry,
applications in.
All right, the next question is: if you could kill one character right now, who would it be?
Oh my god.
Z, your turn. Go.
No. Oh, I don't know. She doesn't like Rylan, so Rylan.
That's fair.
Damn.
Not a lot of people do.
Your turn.
I mean, is this from like character point of view? Or my point of view?
It can be, right?
It could be either. Just which character
We
do
have
you
the
not like
same
most?
question every time something one of like these is asked. Is it our point of view or character point of view?
Because if it's my point of view, I want to kill off Bryce because they still have 3 canon lives, and I'm really pissed about that. But if it's from character, it is most certainly Lotus or Icarus. Bryce is pissed at them for hurting Mist and Caitlyn.
It's okay, Icarus
It
is
went
totally
really
dead.
silent after
He's
that.
Sorry.
He is dead as hell.
Anyways, Via, your turn. I think.
Icarus.
Icarus.
He knows.
All right.
He knows.
No, he's dead, guys.
He knows.
With me right now, it is very much between Rylan and Icarus. There's some other characters there, but They're
He's
not
dead,
exactly
guys.
escaped characters. Anyways, Lexi, your turn.
Okay, I was trying to I was gonna try to be smart and think of a character that I could kill that would fucking cripple the farm. I couldn't get there. So I'm gonna say Icarus. I was really trying to be evil.
That would cripple the farm.
Yeah.
Oh, now you say you want in character. Icarus. That's all I can really say. to
Alright.
you.
Lex,
My
Lex,
dad.
points,
Points back.
points.
Anyways,
Anyway.
Abstract, your turn.
I think she answered.
In
Icarus?
character, Icarus.
Mm.
But if it's in character, Saturn's always like 50-50 on Aspen. Let's be for real.
Just a
Come
little.
on.
Only
Yeah,
a little
you
bit.
guys have to settle the tie.
No. Oh yeah, they settled
Oh,
the tie. They're
God.
even now. They're even
Oh,
now, and they
yeah.
never have to see each other ever again.
All right, there you go. There's your answers. The next question is, whose idea was it to make Lucky so blood crazed? That was Shadow Nevermore's idea, I believe. Just
Yeah, that was all
It was
Shadow.
his own doing.
yep.
That's all
so
Shadow.
all the trauma inflicted on everyone was because of Shadow, not because anyone pushed the character. Love that. Anyways,
That was a him decision.
the next question is, which bot sees the most use on Discord server? I think the ticketing Discord.
It's a ticket one.
The ticket
it's a ticket
bot?
bot. I
Even?
think it's actually getting discontinued soon, actually.
Oh shit! Really?
Sucks.
yeah.
What the hell?
God damn it!
Rip.
If it's the same bot, let me check. I'm pretty sure it is. But I
Anyway,
believe it's getting discontinued sooner or later.
I'm still not moving over to Me 6, so
Yeah,
Oh,
Ticket
no.
Tool is getting discontinued soon.
bro,
I know.
set up a whole new ticket system. Fuck. But yeah, the ticket system. I think on both public and
Escape,
and
yeah.
escaped on the escaped member server, it sees the most. And I'm saying right now, it's not really used all that much on either.
Actually, Nico, I'm gonna get you.
Next question is, who was the best at updating their wiki page?
Tails.
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 Tails and
Tails.
Vika, I'd say. Wait, no. Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say V.
Yeah.
Because like when it came to most updates, I think you would do them semi-frequently.
Mhm.
Crypt
This
is
is-
awesome.
I've given up
I
on my
do them
wiki.
after every stream. Thank you for noticing.
Yeah, Via's on point with them.
The next question after that is there any person who, if they left after season 1 of Escaped, would have made planning for season 2 much harder?
Ooh.
I don't think so.
Ooh,
I think-
that is a controversial question.
I think the only I think that's not like, it's not that hard of a question to answer, because it's currently in the current cast, no one. If anyone left from the current cast between season 1 and season 2, I don't think it would have been that much of an issue, all things considered. Because the people that would have had issues did end up leaving between season 1 and season 2 for various different reasons. So
Yeah.
we already kind of ran into this issue.
And we still marched on.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, so out of the current cast right now, no one. From the season 1 cast, I think like 2 people. Yeah, 2 people. I can count.
we see what
which-
you're doing.
Which story-
Drama alert over here.
Let's go.
The next
Bro's trying to
question
stir up the drama.
is, which story arc evolves the most without input from the main writers?
Ooh.
I don't want to say
Like character arcs?
I think like major lore arcs.
Gotcha.
I don't want to say Scorch, because I think the Scorch really
Scorch went.
the Scorch went pretty much as it was written.
Yeah. Probably one of the season 1 arcs, then I'd have
Yeah.
to say.
Maybe the second one where where the factions were just starting to meet for the first time. I think that generally was the most changed stuff in terms of how the factions were, especially like militia and farm. I think a lot of that happened there.
Colton Farm as well, though.
Well, they
That
were always
changed a
intended.
lot.
Not really. It was
That
always
was
it was always intended that the farm and the grove were always going to be at odds in the way that they were. In season 2,
I
though,
kind of in season 2 things
things changed, and we had to basically rewrite the entirety of season 3, and now season 3 is not happening. Womp womp. Anyways.
I will say the only part I miss about season 1 is, with the militia being so small, was that they all kind of came to Satropolis as a meeting place. So at some points it would just be Saturn and the militia just dicking around, her trying to get them to like lighten up, and that's how we got Lemon Co. Buy Lemon Co. merch, guys.
Yeah, Lemon Co. merch is available now. If someone wants to post a link into the chat, feel free to.
I will in a momento. I also gotta buy some Lemon Co. merch. You think I would by now?
Should everyone join?
Sorry.
Should everyone join Shadowflare, Techno, TT, Mist, and Brush in Lemon Plus? Absolutely.
We just did our thing on this.
We did.
We did the bit.
The next question comes from Chaos Cat. Is Death Trials going to be short, like one season, or will it be as long as Pathfinders was? That is up in the air right now. I believe
it could be one season. I think at most it might be 2. Sorry to put words in your mouth, Icy. But
no, you're good.
This is mostly a break SMP for us. Like, there's still gonna be lore, and we're still gonna do our best, but also we're tired of all the heavy angst. Remember, guys, fluff saves lives. So if there is a season 2, you guys will know. We'll definitely say.
Mm-hmm.
But for now, it's up in the air. We're just here to have a good time, and we hope you guys have a good time too.
Can I put a little input thing?
Sure.
No one ever knows when creating a lore SMP if there's going to be a second season. You can plan for one, but things change all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look at us.
Like we planned for a season 3 for this. There's no season 3 now. It really just goes on how lore happens. Sometimes everything gets wrapped up in season 1, and sometimes you feel like that the story is sort of complete in season 1.
Mm-hmm.
It really just depends on what's going on. And as mentioned, this is just sort of like a break server.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's more of a vibey thing, I feel like, than anything else.
Like Pathfinders was originally going to be one season. We split it into 2 seasons because we realized, okay, this is getting kind of long for a singular season. Let's have like a break month, and then we'll start up with season 2, and it'll be winter time, and that's when that whole stuff happened. And then I forgot which arc it was. I think it was like the Josh execution arc or whatever. At the end of season 2, that the decision was made, like, okay, let's go on another month break because a lot of lore just happened, and I think we should just pick up with season 3, final season. By the way, favorite logo ever made for a project. And then season 3 happened, and also allowed us, I guess, a bit more time to work on that finale animation that we spent a lot of money on.
Too much money.
Too much money, but goddamn was it not really worth it.
I still kind of liked it.
I like the animation. The animation's good. It's worth it in the way of we have this really cool thing we worked on. We could have probably gotten at least a little bit better quality in terms of what we got. No shade to the animator. The animator did great with a very limited time restraint of 7 months? 7 or 8 months? Yeah. But overall, it's just the more it ages, the more it's like, okay, I can see where we could have done a bit better here, how this could have been rewritten, and all of that fun stuff. Next question, also from Chaos Cat. Do you guys have an idea / know when the launch date for Death Trials will be? No, but it will probably be at the end of March sometime. It'll be before April, though. That's for sure. Hopefully. Also,
if anyone wants the Blue Lemon Studio merch, there you go.
Yeah, go check it out, please. I'm poor.
I have to get a mug and a shirt.
Next
and a sticker. I want it all.
What do you guys look for in applications? So I guess this one's going to be more for me, Lexi, and Abstract.
Duh.
With applications, we tend to look for creativity. and not just boring one sentence stuff. So like I think in the last escaped application cycle, there was someone who literally put like a singular word for every like written response. You don't get that. You're not getting in with that. You have to put.
You have to be trolling with at that point, man.
Yeah, you have to put effort. You have to put, just a bunch of other stuff into it, because this is a project that a lot of us cared about, and we want the best of the best here. So that's usually why like people who put paragraphs upon paragraphs upon paragraphs usually
pages upon paragraphs.
are
We need
usually
the Alexander Hamiltons, except with less cheating on your wife. Okay.
yeah. Basically, the more you
Write
have,
like you're running out of time, because you are.
the more you have written, the more creative it is, and generally just how much we like the energy coming from your application usually kind of determines if you're going to get in or not. But we also do have a ranking system. Usually it's like an average. We average everything up.
We average it
from 0 to 10, and then at the we'll do like the first 10 or so people, I think, was what we did for Escape Season 2, was the first 10.
Yeah.
And that's just.
And then we have a backup list.
Yeah.
So don't give up hope just because you don't get in, because sometimes things do happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, when I look at apps specifically, the first thing I look at before I look at second thing, especially because for Death Trial we prioritize adults, so I check if you're an adult, and then I go straight to character. I don't care about the rest until I see the character, because if there is like next to nothing there, I'm like, well, I don't care how much of a chill guy you are, there's like nothing here, man. I mean, I'm sure you're great, but like, it's like handing in a blank sheet of paper as a resume. Like, okay, you have your name, and you have the word the. The what?
Exactly.
Okay, SpongeBob.
The next question here.
Oh, okay.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to get input.
I'm sorry.
Damn, Icy hates me. Anyway.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, as well, the character thing is number one, but also I tend to go look after looking at that, like, what experience you've had. Just go on top of, like, the fucking empty resume thing. Like, if I see that you've had little to no experience in other SMPs or anything, I'm like, oh, you may not understand how this works, and that might lead to problems.
To be
Because
fair,
Escape
our
and
SMPs,
we run things different than from
That's
other
true.
SMP.
Yeah.
Like, one of the first
Yeah.
compliments I got when someone got into Escape was, "Wow, it's so like organized."
Mm-hmm.
And that's a part of that is also because we're Escape in like everything technically aren't an SMP. It's more of a actual just role play server with survival Minecraft
built in.
And it became very apparent, like, that in Pathfinders it wasn't as apparent, but with Escaped here it very much is. It's just like, obviously people still have to like go mining, they still have to do all that stuff to build up their homes, get resources and stuff, but for the most part, if you're outside of like your faction's home base, you are in character and you are role playing. There is
and you can die.
And it counts towards character death. That's actually one of our rules, is that that
you have to be streaming or recording and in character, because if you die, you're dead. You messed up.
Input
and
something.
if you want me to add on to the other stuff really quick, so I see your comment there in the chat. It really depends. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Generally, content, like how big of a content creator you are, how good your content is, really doesn't play too much into it. It's just if you're uploading, cool, great. If you're streaming,
Love that.
amazing. We don't look into the quality because we don't care about that. As long as the content is being made and being somewhere that people can watch, that is what matters.
Can I input something real quick?
Sure.
I'm not an admin or mod by any point in Blue Lemon, but in the past for another SMP, I was a application mod. one thing, and I've seen this also before from people that I've done SMPs with, do not lie about your age on an application.
Never lie.
It will come up, but also another thing, especially in some things have come between me chatting with other people, you can write paragraphs. That is something that you look for, that creativity, but don't make it nonsense. Like, keep it on track with what's going on. And a lot of the time, people are looking for more personality or being actually truthful. So you're not going to be able realistically to make every single stream every single week and do lore 24/7. It's better to be actually honest and say, hey, I'm free these times this week and I can probably make it to these times, because that's better than saying, yeah, I'm going to make everything, because you don't know the future. You don't know your timetable.
We're actually very suspicious of people who put like a 10 out of 10. Like, I'll be here all the time. Like, no, you're not.
It makes you look more suspicious, and it'll probably put you further down in the ranking, because you're just like, well, this is kind of off. Like, you're never going to really be there 24/7. Like, you can say that I'll try my best and I'll probably be there maybe like 7 out of 10 most of the time. But also that could change depending on what happens. Be truthful and then communicate when you're in the server saying, hey, I can't make this lore stream because I have like an appointment or blah, blah, blah. The
Or
thing
something
about an
came up.
application is you have to be truthful. There's no point in lying. It's not going to make your application worse. If you're being honest, that's what people look for, is honesty.
I know when I do apps, I straight up, I'm like, I'm a college student. I work a job. I work late. I literally put my hours, which I am out of the house. I'm like, yeah, I work these days at this time, so I am just not available until this section of the year when I'm jobless.
You look for personality and honesty. I'm sorry, I can't say that enough. I've just seen so many people
work late,
like do this. And
no, we're
and
not
it
doing this,
frustrates
Sabrina
me.
Carpenter.
We're gonna start moving on now because we've been on this question
Whoa,
for
whoa,
a hot
yeah.
minute. The next question, however,
It's important.
has there been any character lore that has changed by accident? AKA any
Yes.
interactions or moments that weren't meant to
Yes.
happen, or conversations that caused future lore to change? Yes.
Saturn and Aspen. That's all I'm gonna say. Saturn
Caitlyn and
Aspen.
Bryce. Caitlyn fucking ruined my whole season 2 lore. It ended up being amazing and better, but fucking ruined all my future plans I had for Bryce in the farm.
The only reason Saturn lost a life is because in the end of season 1, things went off script, and we had to get these two to make up somehow before season 2 started. I'm not kidding. With lore servers, very rarely things go on track. You have to expect things to change. You can plan something with somebody, and it just doesn't happen.
With the
that's
season 2 stuff with Saturn and Aspen, I literally sat both of these two down and like, you guys need to get this fixed. I am not rewriting, refilming.
It wasn't even my fault.
The season 2 opening, because we already spent a lot of time on that, and you guys should go watch it. Totally, it's like really cool.
It's on this channel.
It is.
But after the QNA.
Yeah, but it's just
open it up on a new tab.
There's sometimes where it's like, even if something goes off script, I do try to, if it's important, like if it's causing a super massive rewrite, I'm going to try and get that to not be the case in some way. And sometimes, it just doesn't happen. Again, season 3 is a big point to that. Yeah.
Sometimes we just have to roll it back a little. Like, it happens.
Hang on, can I put in how much Bryce's lore had to change in season 2 because of one interaction?
If you can keep
quickly,
it on the shorter side, yeah.
Yes. My original plan was to infiltrate the farm, then over the course of season 2, slowly make some friends in the farm, and then becomes more sympathetic and shows dedication shows that they choose the farm at the end of the season. Caitlyn was not meant to like Bryce at all. Bryce and Caitlyn were not meant to become close. Then Caitlyn and I accidentally bonded. Caitlyn and Bryce accidentally bonded, and it destroyed everything. And Caitlyn and I, after that stream, were like, well, fuck, everything's changed. And then everything, and this was before season 3 was cancelled. So there was meant to be a continuation redemption plot in season 3. But then the redemption plot got forwarded, and all of my future plans for season 2
don't know about that
had
yet.
to be rearranged.
They don't. That future project hasn't been fully announced yet, but it might be announced later this week.
I'm not talking about the future plot. This was just my original plans for season 2 that we had planned for months. I didn't say anything about the future thing.
I thought that's where I was headed. I was like, oh, don't say that just yet.
No, that's not where it was headed. That's not where it was headed at all.
But the next question is
next one, yeah.
Next question is from Mumbo. What part of server management is the worst? Communication.
Yeah.
Communication. Oh my fucking god.
The only thing I'm gonna say about that is if you look at my Discord status now, that fully explains everything.
Yeah. There's a lot of issues where people just don't appear to talk to each other. And
both on the member side and to staff.
Yeah. And it's
I have had so many experiences where either lore has gone wrong or friendships have been destroyed over stuff just because communication was not used. I like this community because a lot of people here are really good at communication. But I'm sorry, please. It's a trigger point. It's a trigger point for me. Sorry.
The next question is, what feature of the server was the hardest to implement? The infected.
What feature?
Yeah. I think I'd say it's either the NPCs or the custom infected were the hardest parts to implement on the server.
Easy NPC's a bitch.
It sucks so much.
Easy my ass.
It sucks so much when you're doing it server side. Yeah, there was that. The infected actually, which infected was it? I think it's the exploding one. That was the that was the hardest infected to implement because originally I just wanted there to be an explosion that didn't break blocks and didn't leave fire, and there was just no way around that. So I ended up just having to deal with the fire.
Boom, 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 boom.
Combustion. Ah.
Which player has the most detailed skin?
Oh.
I feel like Lexi.
Lexi has the most. I'd say Lexi has the most variety of skin.
Yeah.
If we're talking about
detailed,
detail, Artemis.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
Radio will literally be on block bench actively fighting and adding the smallest details.
Yeah.
Like, dude, if you look at the later Scorched skin, like, they had the smallest detail of, like, the rabbit foot on a chain on their belt and, like, the militia patch on their, like, gun holster or whatever. Like, the smallest fucking details. Like, their little gem on their hand shit glowed. Like, what?
Yeah. Like that. That's actually, like, really fucking impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
It's really cool to see.
I'd say,
but man,
Cedars.
I know
Cedars
that
skull mask thingy.
Yeah. I would also say that, like,
anyone who does HD or like CPM, so like Tails is also pretty detailed.
Tails and Bryce had very detailed skins.
Yeah, Bryce has very detailed skins, especially the scars and when blood was there as well.
Xenius' scars are pretty detailed, and I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
T did an amazing job on that. Necro did the original first half of season 2. Necro did the skin, and then T later on like made it less pixely, if that makes sense. And
yeah,
it also added some emotion. So we had angry, we had sad. Sad came later. Angry, sad. There was a happy emotion that I know Lexi and Tails both really liked.
I love it.
I thought it was silly.
Shout out to T though. Can we just give a shout out to T for the
shout
skins?
out to anyone who does HD skins.
Real.
Necro.
Yeah, Necro.
T. I know my friend Ali Mel does who I could say she's followed on the Twitter. She's in this server. Fucking love Ali Mel. Great. Also does HD skins and is really good at it. And gotta shout out my friend Jelly Jam Arts, who who you guys won't see until probably like April, but did my model for Death Trial, which is really fucking. I think that's the most detailed character I've ever had.
Yeah. But no, Necro did
JJ!
I think Necro quite literally did half of Escaped.
Pretty
during
sure
season
started the whole HD thing for Escaped. I'm pretty sure.
1. Oh.
Huh?
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 What?
Huh?
Did I say something wrong?
No, I just didn't know what you said.
We just don't know what the fuck you're talking about, King.
Like he suggested like making HD skins.
Everyone
like, he
saw
said he would.
not radio. Everyone saw like Cherry's HD skin first and was like, "Ooh, I want it."
Yeah, he
too."
said
I know
he
Necro
would make
also
them.
Necro
That's
did
what I'm saying.
like offer it up, and I think everyone just kind of jumped at that. It was
Yeah,
That's
I
what
almost got an
was
HD
talking
skin, but then I
about.
was like, nah.
The next.
That's what I was talking about.
You said Star, and we're like, what the fuck are you on
Yeah,
about?
who's Star?
I didn't say
Like-
Star.
You did
We
say
heard
Star.
Star.
They said
didn't-
Necro started the whole cult.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you should have said that. Anyways.
I did. Oh my
did.
god, you. Oh,
I
I'm
see
gonna
you.
hunt
asshole.
you.
The
Say
next
you hate
question
them.
is which mod did you want to add to the mod pack but couldn't because it broke the entire pack? I don't think
we had that problem. We know we definitely had mods that we wanted to add, but we couldn't because we're a Fabric server.
Yeah.
So many I would have loved to have Mr. Crayfish's gun mod,
Oh,
but that's Forge
absolutely.
only.
And we couldn't do Forge because a lot of the maintenance mods / like the mods that us like admins and stuff use were not on Forge, and that's a bit more of an issue there. So we had to give up one, and we chose to give up guns.
Yeah, but I don't mind the gun mods we have, despite Icy hating Happiness as a Warm Gun.
I hate it so much.
I like it. It's cute.
The animations suck. Absolutely.
Justice for Happiness as a Warm Gun.
The shotgun is the biggest disappointment.
Oh, it definitely is. It does not do like any damage.
That's the minigun, actually.
Which
The
character?
Okay.
Now go ahead.
Next.
Moving on.
The next question is which characters have the most dysfunctional relationship? Does not have to be romantic.
Saturn Aspen.
Yeah.
Listen, look at me in my digital green eyes, and listen. Their duo name is Toxic Yuri.
Oh yeah.
Toxic Yuri. That is
What
their
does
duo name.
Dysfunctional mean exactly?
So not you and Lando.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I wasn't gonna say that. I was just asking.
So you know how Xenius and Rylan hate each other?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's funny.
That's funny.
LOL.
But yeah, that's what dysfunctional means. If you have any
Bozo,
suggestions that you
I
guys have for that, just feel free to say them now.
I'm trying to think.
Did I miss a question?
No.
I quickly left for 30 seconds. Okay.
No, we're still on. Dysfunctional. That's hard because then it's like
Lexi and Saturn were a little dysfunctional for
they were
a bit.
dysfunctional for a while.
Yeah.
Oh,
Almost
yeah.
all of Saturn's relationships are dysfunctional in some way.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I've
She's
got the
Saturn.
perfect one. I've got the
Yo,
perfect one.
I just gotta say real quick, Via and Saturn's relationship is like mood swings. Like
Oh, it definitely is.
It's basically, well, season 1 it was just
And now
and-
here we are.
and now they're like all good and they're family and shit. You know, they're good now.
Saturn showed out with
less
Via and no one
confused-
else.
Yes, way less
I have
confusing than
to-
they were.
I have to put in Lexi and Bryce.
I'll be
Yeah.
right back.
That is so dysfunctional. They both don't really like each other, then called a truce, and then acted like best friends the whole stream. And I think that was because of the fact that Lexi and I are really good friends outside, and it was really hard to hang out and not have fun together.
Yeah.
But it was hilarious about how much they're like, we hate each other, go inside, have a ball and are laughing together and just having a good time as if they've been best friends for ages.
Listen, the truth is all for Quinley. Go ahead.
Mm.
The next
All for
question.
Quinley.
Oh, wait, I just realized Abstract's model updated.
Oh,
Oh. My Pookie!
That's
So-
funny. The next
Oh,
question though comes. I don't know who sent it. They didn't put a name. But what is your favorite moment in lore from Escaped SMP? And if you were in Pathfinders, what was your include a favorite moment from there as well?
I'm
So,
biased.
Z, who
I'm
was your
also
favorite
biased.
moment?
As much as I hate it, the whole gingivitis thing. That is like, that was so funny.
AC, your turn.
Oh, that's hard because I've been in both Pathfinders and Escaped. Pathfinders, I think my favorite moment was the whole AC being, "Look, I'm sober," and then face planting into the tree. Um, and then that started the whole riot with Canon AC hating Dr. C. Hickens. And my favorite part in Escaped actually relates to that moment was when I accidentally broke law. It's not even a character moment, but it was when we were at the farm and it was mentioned that Dr. C. Hickens was dead. And because I'm so used to hating on Dr. C. Hickens, I accidentally went out character going, "Fuck yes!" or just breaking character because I'm so used to hating that bloody chicken.
I love that bloody chicken.
I love
There's-
him
there's a
too. He
clip.
deserves the world.
There's a clip of me just going, "Fuck yeah, that chicken's dead! Woo!" And then me just realizing I broke character when everyone was staring at me and just going, "Sorry, my bad."
Alright.
Next
Via,
question?
your turn.
I went to pee. What's the
Okay.
question?
I'll tell you in a
Um,
sec.
So Pathfinders, I would say, oh, because it was so cute. I think when I think Lando and Via's first "I love you" was so cute.
That was literally the
Lando-
last stream. What?
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, well, because I feel like so much led up to it that like finally being able to to have the characters get to that thing that we've get to that relationship that we've been trying to develop for so long felt really, really nice, and it was so cute. And yeah.
Mumbo
And
put more.
Oh god.
and for Escaped, I think I have two different ones. One of them is really recent. The other one's earlier season 2. I would say, well, the recent one would be the Via and Hershey moment. Because the other day finally was yeah, Hershey's my brother. So now they call Hershey their brother all the time, which I think is really sweet. Um and I think during the Scorch, uh there was a moment where Artemis and Via were talking they were exploring a building. I think it was during the hospital raid stream, and
I know what you're talking about.
yes, and Via was near Artemis and overheard them talking to themselves, and he went, yeah, I forget what it was. You I don't know if you could fit a garden inside of a rib cage, and Via went, huh? Via went,
Oh.
question mark? And he was stammering to explain himself, which I think is really funny. So that's probably one of my favorites.
For me, I think my favorite part of Pathfinders was when we finally got to the ending of the gameplay and when the final animation started. There was I don't think I can properly explain how I felt in that moment, but it felt like a lot of anxiety just left my body the minute the animation started to play. I don't know if I cried. I think I did after I muted. That was oof, it was something. There was a lot of emotion there, but I still love it so much because again, there was a lot of time, effort, and money put into that project, and you know, It was like a year and a half at that point. Escaped, on the other hand, I think my favorite moment has to be like probably the Caitlyn and Xenia's first date. I think that was my favorite.
Yeah, what happened to that being a slow burn, Icy?
I don't fucking know.
What's a fast
Listen, they're
burn?
cute. It's okay.
Lexi,
cute,
your
it's
turn.
Blah. Okay, so I think my favorite. This one just popped into my head, but it was the season 1 finale when everybody, well, almost everybody comes back to the farm from the girl fight, and it's just Lexi, Lando, and Saturn in the room. And I just let all of my emotions out, and I
You
start
did.
genuinely sobbing over these characters and screaming at Saturn. Ace and I just threw all of our emotions out, genuinely sobbing. I think I broke into tears like 6 or 7 times that stream.
Baby, when do you not?
What
Slash
the
Chloe.
fuck?
You're right.
When do you not, girl?
Lex, what the fuck is this? What did you just send me?
Don't worry
Hello?
about it.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Cool.
Move on. It's okay.
Anyways,
My
Abstract,
turn.
your turn.
That's hard because I have so many memories on both servers, but I get like favorite memory for like Pathfinders. I'll say like probably the first day because I remember being so unbelievably nervous, and it that day kind of just I really did not know what I was gonna do for Saturn as a character, and you know what? It established some of her main points. Lemons and women. And I've never been more proud. I don't even like lemons that much, but now I can't think of lemons without thinking of, oh, Saturn would like this. So yeah, it was just so calm back then. I low-key miss it. So that's Pathfinders. And for Escaped, again, so many. If I had to pick just whatever, probably Saturn and Artemis just hanging out. I think I named that recording That's Life because I finally after 2 seasons got to have Saturn and Artemis talk alone, and it was a great time. And I had so much fun, and I saw the sun come up IRL, and it was
Oh my
beautiful,
God.
and I had so much fun. 10 out of 10 would do again. Maybe when I didn't have school the next day.
Anyways, next question time. Next question is, who's the most angsty character? Probably, it's gotta be, I think
Another subjective one.
it's, if we're gonna be so honest, it's either Saturn or someone. It's gotta be like, Saturn's definitely gonna be in most people's minds. I'm sorry, I just have to say it.
Oh.
All of season 1, Saturn, well, she still does, but she always said she hated herself to everyone.
True.
So, I mean, fair enough.
Listen, sorry that she's open about her flaws.
I love
Okay.
it, though.
She told
I love
Lexi it was a.
I love
She
it.
told Lexi it was a mistake to love her.
Cool.
She tells that to she still tells that to Ingram, by the way. She's whenever Ingram's like, well, I have an amazing daughter, and Saturn's like, well, that was your first mistake.
Oh wait,
You
but
adopted me.
keep going though. Keep going.
I am gonna be skipping the next question just because that's gonna take way too long to explain from everyone. That question being, what was your original plans for each of your characters? So
We'll come back to it later.
we'll come back to it later if we have time, but this question would just take way too long. Next question is, which character is the most different from their respective actor?
That ain't me.
Can I make a bad joke?
Ooh.
Can I make a bad joke?
Sure.
I was gonna say not Lexi because Lexi's a crybaby.
No,
Pookie,
you're right.
I love
though.
you,
You're
but like
I
you
literally gave C
are-
Lexi my own hearing problem. Like
you baby, you literally count how many times you cry a stream and then you tell people about it.
I did.
What was the record? 6?
It was 6
in
or
one
7.
stream?
I don't remember. And that was
Guys.
just the season 1 finale. There's more.
There's
Oh,
so
wow.
much more.
So much
I
more.
wouldn't say me. I think in some ways we're definitely different and we're definitely similar in others. So I would not say me and Via. But I mean, I do think I am the least serious person ever, and Via is very serious sometimes. Um, but yeah, I wouldn't say me. Most different from their character. Gotta look on the wiki for this one. Gotta look at the
I don't.
gotta look at the whole character list here. Give me a
I'd
second.
I'm drawing blanks on this one actually. So we might come back to this. We might come back to Curbs. See, I don't know Curbs all that well, so I can't actually that's why I can't say oh sure or oh no. But
I think Curbs and May maybe.
Actually, no, I know Curbs IRL. His character is always that way. In the
Really?
SMPs I've been in, he has always been like an evil motherfucker. He's great IRL, but he's always just had that energy that he brings into his characters.
I don't know about most different, but I will say Kian is pretty different from Julian, I feel like.
Oh,
They
yeah,
have
he
they
is.
have very similar interests, but overall they're
Julian's
very
mean.
different.
Kian's not.
Bryce,
pretty real,
to
actually.
me,
I'd say they're very
Bryce is
different.
most definitely the darkest character I've had, and is so different from my genuine personality. Girl just wants to murder people and thinks murdering people is fun. I just feel like there's such a stark contrast between me and Bryce.
the next question we're gonna be doing, I skipped a few just because a lot of them were gonna take way too long. Is if there was a season 3 for Escaped, what personal character lore ideas did you have? If we're gonna, I'm gonna kind of deviate here, just a bit. Everyone here has seen the original season 3 roadmap because we had that. We had season 3 planned out for the most part.
We
of how it
did.
was gonna be. And I think we should just stick to that. I might explain it later, maybe I won't. But Z, what was with everything that was gonna happen in season 3? What was your silly gonna be doing?
Assuming that you're not bringing it here.
Z was gonna lose her first can of life then in season 3. But
Well, obviously that didn't happen now, did it?
yeah. Well, then she
Oh,
would've lost.
that's an answer to the earlier question. What was a mistake? That was a mistake.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Z was
That
not supposed to die.
I was supposed to die.
Sometimes you don't
that-
get to choose.
And I probably would have made Z a little bit more unstable and morally conflicted over her being in the Grove and wanting to do good. So that's it for me.
All right. AC.
Well, Bryce was more meant to have like a more chaotic, sort of conflicting personality. Like if anyone's watched The Good Place, essentially like Michael when he's learning how ethics and shit.
Ethics.
Or like it was meant to be more morally conflicted, and people at the farm were meant to like help them realize violence isn't the answer. You don't need to murder people. Bryce was also meant to lose canon lives, and Icy and I had been planning sort of a father-child bonding experience in season 3.
Yeah, that writing didn't get very far.
No, because it was cancelled before Icy and I could really plan anything. And I guess I had some stuff with Quinley and Lotus.
Via, your turn.
I'm sorry, can you restate the question?
If season 3 wasn't canceled, what personal character lore ideas did you have?
Well, I can't fully say because some of it is spoilers. But I think Via probably well, I could probably say this because they already pretty much are. Very sad via low key. Very sad guy. And yeah, I mean, I didn't really have much detailed stuff planned yet. I had ideas with other people, but like not really like super duper important ones. Um I literally cannot say what my main lore plans were because of the fact that it would spoil so much about what's going to happen in season 2. So, there you go. I don't know.
All right. With Xenius, I can't say everything because there may be a project coming that helps with this. But there was going to be a bit of an exile arc with some.
Damn, that's what I was gonna say.
I mean, hey, it's it is a bit different from what we're doing, but
True. We'll get there. Go
we'll
on.
get there. But basically, Xenius and a few other people would have gone away, and because the government was going to be playing a much bigger role into the story of season 3, and you can kind of tell that we're letting it happen now, at least for some people. But it was they're gonna be the main antagonist of season 3, and it was going to kind of be what forced all the factions to have to work together in that regard.
Not gonna happen. Too late for that now,
it's
but
way too
cool
late there.
idea.
It was a really good idea. It was gonna be what 10 episodes actually. It was gonna be an episode longer than seasons 1 and 2, because we were actually also gonna have an epilogue episode that was going to take place 25 years after the main events.
Originally, it was gonna be 10, and then I made a joke that like, oh, that's gonna be some of them are gonna have kids, and then he jumps to 25 years, and I'm like, you sure none of them are gonna have kids at that point? I see.
Oh yeah, that was so. Xenius was gonna go on a little expedition with some people. Yeah. Lexi, your turn.
Okay. I was gonna say something originally, but then I thought of something way sillier. I never got to fully plan this out with people, but I always had a little idea in my head that C Lexi would maybe be responsible for a canon life at some point in season 3.
Baby's first murder.
Yeah, literally baby's first murder.
Baby's
She's never
first
killed
murder.
anyone before, so
So proud of her.
yeah.
Baby's first murder is crazy. I see already kind of yapped about it. I wanted to do Saturn exiling herself. Can I just say why she would have Icy? Because it's not gonna really happen.
Yes, just don't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bring
the location can't be brought up.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. So Saturn, the original idea was that Saturn has a tracking device in her, because Bot, of course, the government wanted to track that, and it would have gotten turned back on at the first episode of season 3, and so she would have exiled herself as a way to like protect everyone, go out here relapsing again. I sort of managed to wheel that back in to be like, oh, her tracker was just turned on when she went back to the maze from the Scorch. And something is going to come up. I don't really have too much planned for season 3 that isn't just getting done now. Like Saturn's whole new name thing. Kestrel Ingram! That was supposed to be in season 3. But just doing it now. Because why not? She might dye her hair soon as well. Not a lot of big things I had planned. So, Next question.
There you go. The next question is, if you were in the future SMP Death Trial, what is your character name? Can't tell you. Secret.
Oh,
Wait, we can't.
Secret.
It's a secret.
Secret.
Aw, man.
Can I say one thing about my character?
Sure.
Can we
If
do
you-
fun facts?
That's
If you
probably gonna be a
follow-
different question.
If you follow on my YouTube, one of my other characters, Uptown, is somewhat related to my Death Trials character. and I'm not gonna explain how. You're gonna have to actually watch my recording. This is a shameless plug. Go watch them. There's only 2 episodes. Like, come on now, for Uptown. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
Uptown girl.
But yeah.
Fun
we
fact: she was
can't
before
say-
that song existed.
We can't say
Go ahead.
it, but it might get posted to Lemon Plus soon if it hasn't already.
I don't think it has.
Oh, then there's a
Guys, we're giving Icy ideas. This is more reasons you should
Oh, no.
apply. Apply? No.
Apply?
Pay for Lemon Plus and then apply if we have applications open again.
Yeah.
It's worth it. Trust us.
We're so
is.
trustworthy, guys.
We're so
Yeah, we
trustworthy
are.
and awesome and cool and sick and legitness.
That was legitness.
That was
Come
legitness.
Come on, guys. Trust content creators. What could go wrong? No, I'm joking.
the
No.
the
Next question.
Next question is: out of all your characters you have ever played in an SMP, what has been your favorite character and why? Z, you go.
Dog, that's so hard.
Looking
This
up
was
my
my
Google Doc.
first SMP that I have made like a full character before. I've been in SMPs before, but they've mostly been like survival. So I'm kind of biased to say Z. I love Z. But another fun like thing that I like to do, if you've heard me reference or people reference, I am Sabrina Carpenter. That started as a joke. That was,
Yes.
I just play Sabrina Carpenter, but with
Zebrina.
Zebrina, I'm literally every universe's Sabrina Carpenter.
I actually have a wristband signed by Sabrina Carpenter.
Yes, that is true. They have called me Sabrina Carpenter in public.
I have. Why am I untrustworthy? Hello? Excuse you. What the scallop? I did
What the
call.
scallop?
Girl saw me at work, and I think I just
I
called her
did.
Z the whole time.
Yeah, I went, oh. And I was with my friend, one of my IRL friends.
They must have been so confused, because, girl, I don't know your real name. Don't say now.
You
I'm gonna
know my real
forget.
name.
I forgot. Dude, there's so much history knowledge in here. I can't tell names. I can tell faces. Like, if I saw you again, I'd be like, hey, it's Sabrina.
I am Sabrina Carpenter.
That's just
and
who you are now.
I am a busy woman.
Weird flex, but okay. Moving on.
It's her song. Come on, man.
I don't listen to
fan.
Sabrina Carpenter. I only listen to Sabrina Carpenter.
Okay,
But
this
AC,
is
go ahead.
so easy. By far, Pathfinder's AC. Not gonna lie, I cried so hard at the end of Pathfinders. I cried so hard. I was so attached to AC. I don't think I'll ever have a character I will love as much as Pathfinder's AC. I still sob over AC. I love her so much. I grew so attached to AC.
Okay. So I'll give an honorable mention first. Is my last one standing character Lyra.
That's
Because
one
he's
standing come back to me.
yes, right.
Gross.
He's just very, very fun to play. He's a very silly guy. He's gonna be back soon, so I'm very excited for that.
Bitch,
I'm
what?
very excited to play them again. And yeah, I mean, honestly, they're just really, really fun to do. They have really fun dynamics and character. So that's an honorable mention. I was like fighting myself between like which one to say. But so I would have to say my campground despair character, Andrea. Because they were honestly one of my more well thought out characters for a project that I was really, really committed to. There's only been a few projects that I've honest to God been really, really committed to, like Last One Standing being one of them, Campground, Pathfinders and Escaped. I mean, like all these characters, like I've always like showed like a lot of commitment to. And Campground was one of the first because it really like lasted. It was this thing that would last for the summer, and it lasted for the entire summer. It wasn't canceled or anything. It was very
Huzzah.
organized and everything.
Hooray.
And my silly is just very cute. They were the ultimate baker because it was Danganronpa based.
Of course it was.
And yeah, and it was just And though at the time I wasn't as good of a writer as I feel that I am now, I think it was a great start to like more intricate characters that I've made. And honestly, I have missed Andreas so much because they are from 2022 and
Oh,
are deceased. So I
Oof.
miss
so old they
them.
died.
They weren't murdered or anything. They survived and then were trapped by the creator. So they starved to
Womp
death.
womp.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Womp.
I
Miss
see.
But yeah, I miss him.
Oh, it's my turn. Well, I actually have not played any characters outside of Xenius. In terms of like a proper lore SMP, like actually, if we're talking about thought out, well done characters for a Minecraft server, Xenius Care by far the best. I've had him for almost 2 years now. He's a good guy. There are some new characters coming though, and I'm very excited.
Ah!
Lexi, your turn.
Okay, so I have very obviously put my fucking soul and tears into little Lexi.
Yeah,
but-
tears literally.
Yeah, literally. But I have to say, my character Leo from Cataclysm, baby, you know the one.
I miss him and his gay little
think
hips.
Leo was the
Just grabbing
first
'em.
character that I think genuinely got me to sob like live during a lore stream. On top of him just like never being the type of character I've ever played before, so it's just fun to
I
experiment
miss
with.
him. I
I
miss my
miss him
husband.
too. I miss my boy.
Miss him.
But yeah.
Now, you can't just ask someone like me a question like this because I literally have a Discord server dedicated to all of my characters.
This is
There was literally so fucking many, but I'm gonna pull a Via and give an honorable mention.
What?
Via is my
Oh.
honorable mention.
I'm the honorable mention, guys. Yay!
No, but probably shout out to my first ever character, Kip. Because without him, I would not be. Saturn would not be here if not for him. Genuinely, they would. Without Kip, there would be no Saturn. Saturn's also an honorable mention. She feels. I would genuinely say Saturn, but the amount of times this girl has given me actual genuine stress is insane. So, favorite character. I don't think anyone here knows who he is. His name is Anton Hill, aka Rook.
I know.
He is a 17-year-old cultist who wears all bison fur and a cougar skull mask, which a cougar skull that he actually killed himself. That's an actual cougar. And he is obsessed with guns and he never learned how to read.
Okay.
It was and he has a very long and beautiful braid that he takes care of. But I miss my boy actively. You know I miss a character when I reuse him for another server. That's how you know. I've
Guys,
reused Rook twice.
Can I
But
just
let's go.
quickly say I won iMessage games against Icy 3 times. Thank you.
It's all luck, I swear to God.
Oh, sure, buddy.
Yeah,
sure, buddy.
Yeah. Anyways, next question is for admin/mods, whose member application, including Pathfinders, impressed you the most? Was your favorite?
Oh God.
I think me and Abstract are the only ones that can technically answer this. AC is I think AC is the only person that scored a perfect score on all of our applications.
Woo!
If I remember correctly, AC had a straight 10 across the board from like 5 different people.
AC did have, I think it was AC, and I think the next person was Shadow Nevermore.
Yeah.
It was just them two who had like perfect 10s. No one has had a perfect 10 since.
I don't think Shadow had a
Icy
perfect
told
10,
me
though.
early.
He was close, I think.
He was close. I think he had like 1-9. I think that was just from me.
Just to be spiteful so he doesn't have all 10s.
Yeah. Sorry, Shadow. Love you.
We love you, buddy. It's just, well, a little bit petty.
But yeah, no, AC had the highest score out of anyone. Perfect 10 across the board. And I remember telling them that, like, I think, like, what, a few hours before invitations went out for season 2 of Pathfinders, it was like, hey, yeah, by the way, you got like a perfect score on your application, so welcome to the server.
Do you know my reaction I was so excited. You should have seen my reaction to that.
The next question is, if which character, if removed from the timeline, would change the most about the plot?
Mm.
I feel like
Well,
Aspen.
Aspen?
Xenius care.
I was gonna say, I feel like Xenius being removed. If Xenius didn't exist, a lot of things in this universe would not have happened.
The government wouldn't have became fascist if it wasn't for
I
Xenius
have
care.
They would
Come
have
on,
been,
Xenius.
correction. They wouldn't have become more fascist. They were always fascist. They just cracked down a lot because of the rebellion. Whoopsies. The base also wouldn't exist if Xenius wasn't alive.
Yeah.
The farm, grove, and the militia, to an extent, would still exist, I'd say. I think, though, just it wouldn't be. I don't know.
The Grove would probably be the same.
The grove would definitely be the same. The militia would
Without
be
blank? Question mark? Oh, yeah,
no
never
without.
mind. Sorry, I zoned out. I zoned out.
Yeah, so like it's basically if the rebellion never existed. Yeah,
I think the militia would probably still exist.
it still
maybe,
exists. It wouldn't.
maybe with a different leader.
Different leader for sure. Because someone there would have been the favorite.
Nomads would
Zim.
still exist as well.
Oh, nomads.
Yeah.
Because
Not
nomads are
left-
nomads.
Nomads would have always existed, no matter what. That's just the universe we live in. A lot of people are nomads.
The farm would have just been Lucy and maybe Lexi.
Yeah, the farm would not have nearly as many people. It wouldn't have the big walls it has, and
I mean, Via would just be in a psychiatric hospital.
Saturn would not be made. Actually, wait, no. She probably would be made, but just still in government care. Maybe she would have been used as a war
Probably
machine.
dead.
Who knows?
next question is
Z? Sorry, I didn't answer.
oh, sorry. I mean,
It's
go
okay.
ahead.
Z probably would not have left the government.
Interesting.
Yay! Dora. Sorry.
The only
Oh.
reason why she left was because of she couldn't kill Icarus, which was Sky's real name, character name.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right.
Yay!
Yay! Yay!
Yay!
The next question is, who spent the most time on the server itself?
Missed.
Sky
Miss.
Miss?
Shadow Nevermore.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's either like Shadow or Radio Pen
He
who spent the
literally-
most time on the server.
He literally admitted the other day that before the butchery mod, he would stand in one specific spot, grind for boys to spawn to get pork chop to make MREs.
God.
She almost had 700 hours worth of lore on Escaped.
That's actually kind of a low number for some people, honestly.
Really?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of people that were stay up on this server.
Oh
shit.
yeah, especially
like
radio
I-
just doing lore.
Yeah, I feel like I would say like radio, maybe like Trumpet went
Trumpet
on
grind-
like
grinded for a while.
lot, a
I think it's-
lot.
Definitely Shadow Nevermore, Radio Pen, Blank when he was here.
Yeah, I was gonna say Blank
Um,
was big on the server.
Yeah, dude was always
Missed.
on. Missed recently, yeah. By recently, I mean since like season 2 started.
Next question is, of the people present, what is your character's biggest fear? Z.
Can I go last? I don't have one right now.
Just think of something on the spot, like the darkness or
Um,
something.
Can I go first and we start backwards?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I suppose.
it up.
Right,
Biggest
up.
fear, either just being truly alone or
Oh my
being
God.
dismantled by someone she loves without her consent.
Yeah. Oh.
That's why every
Not
time she
yay.
tells someone new that she's a bot, she immediately starts with, "I understand if you want to dismantle me for parts."
Interesting.
She's prepping herself in case that does happen. She's not an idiot. Like, she knows that her existence is a marvel and people, might want to see what's going on under there. Going on under that hood. And it scares her immensely. Anyway, Pookie.
Oh, my turn. Okay. For Lexi, she's never been alone. She's always had someone there to rely on. So being completely alone is a horrifying concept to little Lexi.
I don't know if I think this was said on Lexi's stream a few days ago. One of Xenius's biggest fear right now because of what's happening is the government hurting people at the farm because of him being there, because of his presence.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
that's why, spoiler, Xenius is leaving the farm. It was said on stream already. So
Hi, Trumpet.
Hi, Trumpet. Hi, Trumpet.
Hey, girly.
But yeah, so Xenius' biggest fear is that people are gonna get hurt because of his name, essentially, and of who he was before the maze.
Which is why he gives so hard to keep it hidden via.
Okay, listen, it was an accident.
Alright.
It was an accident. Thank you.
Yes, Trumpet, you can join, but if you have a PNG tuber, give it to me so I can add you into the reactions here.
It's my turn. Okay, so if we're talking Pathfinders, fire. Via was terrified of fire when they first came up. Literally, I think you could probably ask anybody that was in Pathfinders, they would not go near fire in any capacity for the longest time. Could I get an approval? Yeah, maybe. Thank you.
Would not go near the toe warmer at all.
Yeah, they would avoid literally. If anybody they were walking with was like walking like anywhere near it, they would literally blatantly avoid it by like going like a whole long way. They would not go near any fire. Hi, Trumpet.
Hey, go hey.
And
Hello.
for escaped, I guess like two different ones. Like one's like a genuine fear of something, and like is the other one is just like I don't know really how to explain it, but I'd say one of them is just like I mean like being alone without like the people that they've come to know, I guess. And I guess the lame one is they can't really swim, so I guess drowning would be a big thing for them. Because they now conveniently avoid water when they can, because they are not good at swimming. So
I see you moving Trumpet's little head around.
I don't know where to put him.
Put her.
Sorry.
Put her. You know what? Just put her on the table and give her her own special little mic.
Like Tails.
She gets her own. She gets her
Well,
own special little mic.
Shove me in the top right corner just so no one can see me.
In the chat
Okay.
broke. When chat broke.
Chat broke.
Or plot twist. Remove chat broke, and that whole thing is just Trumpet.
No. That's too much. That's too much.
You're right. She's just a little lady.
No, put her on the trash can.
She's just.
She
no,
sits with
yeah,
us.
Just a girl. Yes, give her a microphone.
Give her a microphone, but keep her off my trash can, okay? This is like
Oh, God damn it.
premium tin.
Put her next to me.
We're all fighting over where Trumpet gets to sit.
It's like, listen, Trumpet, you can sit next to me at the lunch table. You know, it's okay.
We're all
But I
fighting
like
with.
sitting in the corner. alone.
What the flip?
Damn.
Box besties out the window.
Well, they got microphone privileges have been taken. Anyways, AC, it's your Archie. No, Trumpet, it's your turn. What's your character's biggest fear?
Losing everyone else.
Oh,
so
damn.
real of you.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Well, girl, I hate to tell you.
Anyways, AC, your turn.
For AC, it was more obvious, but like losing everyone she loved and ending up alone, especially with the whole like darkness that she had brewing inside, from before the maze. She was just terrified of being left alone and not having anyone. Bryce has the exact same thing, but it's more hidden because Bryce is known for not really having many emotions anymore. But Bryce is just terrified that they will never be loved ever again. Like, if everyone abandoned them, they have serious abandonment issue, like trauma. Like, if they get abandoned much anymore, I feel really bad for them. Essentially abandonment issues and doesn't want to ever be alone or not loved.
All right, Z, your turn.
Everyone in the server is so lonely.
Um,
We gave you time to think, girl. Do you got something?
she kind of has two. One is like basic answer: everyone leaving her because a lot of people leave her or die in front of her. But the other one that she has a big fear of is like knives in particular being really close to her because that is how she lost her eye.
Damn, she would hate my character Edge then.
Yeah.
Next
All right,
question.
next question. I wasn't paying attention. Sorry.
I
see everything on-
man.
Gotta do everything
Damn,
around
I
here.
see.
Who has caused the most server lag, whether it be accidental or not? Goblin. Goblin has caused the most server lag.
Every time he
Nice,
logs in, everyone gets
Goblin.
kicked.
And
Go
the-
for Ghost.
I was going to say Lucky, but I think you're right. I do think
Him
I
too.
think Goblin definitely did more.
Goblin did
Didn't,
more for a while, but
Didn't Nevermore crash the server a couple times?
Yes.
I don't know, but I know Goblin crashed the server quite a few times.
I know now that the militia as a whole, with their windmill, causes a lot of lag.
Yes.
But yeah. Next question is, what is the worst part about running a successful SMP? Communication. Next question.
Funny you put the question mark.
Who has the most difficulty running the mod pack? Me.
It's icy. It takes him a few times to get on the server.
Hey, honorable mention Pathfinders. Me.
God.
And this is like
Just-
Oh
just
yeah,
saying.
there
This
was
is-
still a fucking clip of you just staring into the
My
wall and
fucking
then
God.
dying.
And what's funny is that Escaped is a beefier mod pack than Pathfinders was.
I know. No, guys, like this isn't even funny. How many times like I just gave up after a while. Like they just let me give up and just record.
Yeah.
Because I got so pissed off because I would be in the middle of like conversations with people and suddenly I'd be like, hey, I can't move because my thing says not responding. And you know, that one time I was with Via was with Aiden. So it was me and Envy and we were talking and I couldn't see where I was going, so I was just because my program wasn't working, so I walked into a wall and he took a screenshot of me talking to a wall. So you want to know how bad somebody's lag was in Pathfinders? It'd be me. Like,
All right, really quickly. I'm gonna take this time to do a quick intermission so you guys can just chat about whatever. Because I have to go use the restroom and get some water. So we'll be back in about a few minutes for a continuing question.
Guys, I can do a lot in 15 minutes.
can you come over here?
No, I don't have a car.
Oh god, can we not talk about cars right now?
Guys, I'm officially in charge now because I'm the best. No, I'm joking.
And if anyone's worried about my past statement, don't worry, I'm fine. I just have to go take my car to the shop, I think.
Oh no.
The check
no.
engine light came on.
Oh,
Guys,
no.
if you have a car
get
and you
the
didn't know,
anxiety.
make sure you put oil in it every month. I've been neglecting to do that for the past few months. I hope I didn't fuck up my car because of this.
Yikes.
Anyway, so I'm gonna have mad
Oh, this
anxiety
year.
for the next few days.
This year has been so stressful. I don't know why. 2025 has just started off as such a stressful year.
2025 just hates you in particular.
Yeah, 2025 has not been a good start.
Does anyone have any other answers for the question? Like the lag? Like
Oh
figure
my
that
god.
lag?
Every time one of the zombie hordes come like near me, like the huge ones, my computer, like I physically cannot move my like character, and I'm so afraid every time that I'm
That's an
going to
all
die.
icy.
I'm gonna be entirely honest. The only time that I've been disconnected from lag was because of those wind chimes.
Oh my
Oh, right, the
god!
chimes.
wind
How do we not like the
chimes.
chimes?
Yes.
The fucking chimes.
How do we forget the chimes, guys?
I
Other
will
than that,
say.
Oh.
Sorry, you continue. I cut you off.
I haven't been disconnected for any other like lag related reasons. So
I'm not sure what it was. Actually, no, I do. It's one specific mod that if I ever have an SMP, I will not add. It's an amazing mod, but for some reason it fucks me over. And it's the fucking what's it called?
Chisel and Bits.
What? Okay, yes. One is Chisel and Bits. It caused me a lot of hell in Pathfinders, but also the one that makes things motor move.
Create.
Create and Chisel and Bits are my
Hey.
personal hell.
Oh, thank you. We have create.
You're dying.
You're dying again.
Oh.
I was just
Am I
saying that
still
Chisel
dying?
and Bits and Create were
Yeah, you're still
my
dying.
worst enemies.
All right, am I good now?
No.
I'm going to dip now.
No, you're not. We still
Bye,
can't
Z.
hear you.
Bye.
Why am I not good?
Bye.
Love you, Pookie. Say it back.
We
Love
we
you.
lose Z,
Thank you.
but do we let Tails join us?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
If there's any questions for Galaxy Center,
Let
just send them
Z-
my way and I'll text them to you. The answers.
All right.
Okay. Goodbyes.
Goodbye.
By the way, AC.
Bye,
Bye.
silly.
Yeah?
For create, have you tried doing changing the backend mode? There's a command. I can DM it to you.
Okay, Tails is gonna be a little bit.
It's
She's just
mainly
asking
a
for
bit.
future reference.
It's mainly a bit
Alright.
okay nowish for me. I don't know. It's better than Chisel and Bits was. It's just it causes me a lot of grief, and honestly, I don't really want to learn how to make it better because I just hate
literally
the mod.
just a command. It's just a command.
Okay, I'll do the command. I'll do the command.
There's two modes. One's CPU intensive, one's GPU intensive. So if you're having too much lag, you can switch over the version.
Okay, I'll work on that
All right.
next time. Honestly, at this point, it's not worth it. But because it's so late into the season, but I'll have a look at the command.
We are going to continue.
Tails will be joining us in a bit, by the
Yeah.
by.
I know my microphone probably still sounded like shit to you guys, but I'm sure that's fine.
Oh no, you're fine. We were
No,
just gaslighting you.
yeah, when I said after the first time,
Oh.
like when you left because I told you still weren't doing good, I was lying.
Oh.
Yeah, we were gaslighting you the second
Via
time.
likes to gaslight.
I do. Thank you for
Oh
noticing.
my god. Next question.
Next question. Which lore arc was the worst on your character's well-being? Abstract, you get to start this one.
Wait, I'm sorry. What was this? What was the question again?
Which lore arc was the worst on your character's well-being?
All of them. It's Saturn. Are you kidding me? That is genuinely my answer. All of them.
Lexi, your turn.
Probably the Scorch arc because everybody was gone and she was not used to the farm being as quiet as it was. She was not used to not hearing Hershey screaming or hearing like Zen play his music or something.
And she also kicked the bucket.
she did kick the bucket. She did die. But
LOL.
Lol.
With Xenius, I believe there's two arcs that come to mind. There is the Winter Break arc. I'm considering that whole thing's just an arc because there's a lot of shit that happened there, following the events of the season 1 finale, and the other one being the Clearing Lost arc from Pathfinders. As that kind of took a toll on everyone in Pathfinders, all the characters. Anyways, Via, your turn.
If we're talking Pathfinders or Escaped, I would say for Pathfinders, probably like oh my god, whatever the whole like last like arc was like near the finale
Clearing
type of
Lost.
thing, like yeah, clearing loss, like near that because I mean all their friends died. So that would be a start. Like, you know, their best friend died, two of their close friends, you know, it was kind of a mess. And in Escaped, probably okay, what was the arc when we attacked the cult in season 1?
That was just the last arc. I don't think we had a name for that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd say probably that because I mean like Via just like lost I feel like so many like people like well not like properly but had absolute heart attacks like literally actually was panicking to character shadow and they're usually I feel that they're usually like pretty like kept together in a bad situation like that. Um so it was very out of character for them, I feel. And then they cried to Lexi and Lando later. So they were sad after that.
All right.
Guess you could say upsetty spaghetti.
Upsetty spaghetti.
AC, your turn.
Oh, okay. The most mental stress, obviously from Pathfinders, clearing Lost / for Tide, the cinematic of Aiden being possessed and causing AC to die / kill Sky. That was a really stressful thing to plan and create. So that definitely took a toll. From Escaped, I'm totally gonna ignore season 1 because so many things went wrong. I would really say that like all of season 2 has taken a big toll on my mental health. Things is just so lore heavy and a lot of things had to be changed
We're talking about
and
characters, not
improv.
real life.
Yeah, I know. Like oh, okay, sorry. Like but like it's also for Bryce as well, would be season 2 as well. Both IRL and in character was the most that took a mental toll on me and my character.
A trumpet, your turn.
Like, you know what I'm gonna say. Having to say goodbye to the inn.
Aww.
Yeah, poor guy.
F in chat for Shadows in.
F.
Yeah, sorry about that. I like half tuned in and tuned out for that question.
I'm trying to find a question that isn't repetitive. Which character would fit in the most stereotypical American high school drama? Everyone would fit in. Let's be honest.
Everyone.
Here.
Oh yeah,
High school's a bunch of
everyone.
weirdos.
Don't we have
No,
in
we-
high school AU?
We did.
We're
I
working
thought we
on
did.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Next serious question though. What part of lore are you
Hi, Hershey.
most? Hi Hershey. What part of lore are
Hershey.
you most proud of? Abstract, go.
What part of lore that I'm most proud of? What the scallop? You can't just start this with me.
Yeah, I can. I just did.
Okay, you can, but I don't like it. Part of lore that I am most proud of. Wow. Okay. Can you come back to me?
I was gonna say you can also include Pathfinders in this.
Cause that's also that makes it even harder. What lore am I most proud of?
Can I just be general about it, or no? Do I have to pick a specific thing?
You can be general about it. I was gonna be general about it.
Okay.
You know what? I like how a part of lore that I don't think it's one big thing. I just like how sociable Saturn is. So how she can get along with keyword almost anybody, or just start a conversation and make almost anybody laugh. I think that's a good answer. That's as best as you're gonna get out of me. Because otherwise, there's too many things that could top that, and we'd be here forever.
Lexi, your turn.
I am very proud of how C. Lexi's death went. Very proud of Necro for his acting, for one, he did fucking amazing, and the fact that I was able to convince certain people that I was genuinely sobbing when that was all just acting, that was all just my voice.
But you
And I
cry
am
so
very
much.
proud of that.
I have yet to see the video proof, so I still believe that it was full crying.
I was very proud of how that turned out, though. It was great. I loved it.
For me, Pathfinder's finale animation. Come on. Anytime that we really upload a cinematic for during, like, a cinematic happens during stream, so usually like an ending or a beginning, I'm usually always very proud of what comes out of it, because most of the time it usually takes at least 2 months in advance to actually make something like that. And again, the finale animation for Pathfinders took almost 7 months to make, so there was a lot going on there, and I'm very proud of how usually it turns out. Via, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna be pretty general about it, but I think Via's just like general character development from Pathfinders into Escaped is like one of my favorite developments that has happened with one of my characters. Because I mean, I feel like the Pathfinders people can speak for it when I say like they start, especially like I'd say probably like Abstract and Trumpet most especially could probably say they were very, very introverted and just not
Yeah, you were.
talkative at all during Pathfinders, and they were just not really like as outgoing and like friendly as they are now. Like, so I think that kind of like breaking out of their shell a little bit is probably one of my favorite parts about them. I love them. I love my Via.
We love Via.
I guess for me, because I have two characters, so for Pathfinders, because Pathfinders, you got to understand, Pathfinders was my second like proper major lore SMP, and I'd even call it a more proper SMP than alternate SMP was. I was really proud of how good my acting was for that character. Like, yeah, I was just and I was really happy with how well the character development went, because yeah, I don't know, I was just really proud of my
I'll
acting
be
and
right
how I
back.
managed to pull off that character. Then for Escape, oops, where'd Saturn go?
She said BRB.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I haven't got the chat up, or didn't hear it. For Escaped, it's tied between, and this is my acting again, because I'm just really proud of it, was Bryce killing Quinley. That scene went way better than Quinley and I could have hoped. I was really proud of my acting there. And then I think the next one just beats that, when Bryce was on the verge of death with like coming from like what is now revealed as like, you know, sort of a whole ploy, but how well I managed to pull off acting like I was acting, if that makes sense, because like Bryce was, and just screaming and crying, and how well I was pulling off that trauma in that character moment, and then also being able to like adapt it to Caitlin's character as well, and just being able to like pull that off. That's probably, those two moments were probably my best acting moments that I'm most proud of.
All right. Trumpet, your turn.
I've got to just go with the entire arc that with character blank with the dance of black and white is what I called it, but where it's like the entire research phase and like actually going out and hunting, and then the culmination of the battle. I loved how that turned out. I just I do kind of wish one of us would have died, but at the same time, I think that the ending we got was the best for both of us, nonetheless.
It was so cool to see.
Because we got like, I think like it was like 20 or 30 minutes of just constant fighting. So
All right. Let's go to the next question. For those of you who are in death trial, are there any moments from Escape that you have had planned to do in season 3 but had to cut? That you plan to transfer in the cut? Unfortunately, I can answer this question for everyone. No, because we're back in the maze, baby.
Could adapt
We'll
that
put us back
question
in.
and say, were there like interactions between characters that didn't get to happen in Escaped and that we want to happen, possibly like just character interactions or things we missed out on and want to move that into there, but
I don't think that's going to happen just because a lot of the characters are pretty different from what we got. And a lot of the interactions in Escaped probably were not going to be very positive. And, you know what we're trying to do with the death trial.
I feel
true.
like dynamic-wise, for me, yes. Mayhaps.
Oh.
Dynamic.
I'd say dynamic-wise as well for me.
What was the question we on?
Let's go back to it. It was for those of you in death trial. Are there any moments from Escape that you had planned to do in season 3, but that had to be cut? That you plan on transferring over to the upcoming SMP?
I don't think I can do that with my character.
Yeah.
It's not possible. I mean, maybe like I might reference Saturn every now and then, be like, lemons. Maybe we can make a business out of this. No, it'll never work.
I feel that okay. I'll say someone that is either here or watching this stream knows what I'm talking about when I say dynamics. Anyway, continue.
Next question though, just generally, is who had the hardest time making a schedule work for the SMP?
Oh.
I don't think we really had any scheduling conflicts with most people. Maybe Huffle, but
the English,
the English, yeah.
We love them. They're great, but people who live in Europe definitely had the hardest time because you gotta understand, lore for them was at 3 a.m. Granted, you have some people like Panda, love Panda, who he was just kind of used to doing this, so he's fine. But Greenie was not. So a lot of the time, Greenie either couldn't make it, but she would make up for it with doing streams during the week on her own time.
Yeah, like midday, which is
Midday
actually
for
really
us,
good
which
for
would
other
be
Aussies, I feel.
Yeah. She's not Aussie.
Aussies, struggle. I'd have to either do it late into the evening or early in the morning. It was difficult. Time zones suck, essentially, to summarize. Time zones suck.
But yeah, really, there wasn't. Besides that, there really wasn't too many issues with scheduling because we kept a pretty consistent schedule for major lore and everything, so people knew to expect it and at what time. Oh, this is a good one because I know a lot of people here can answer this. Has there been a moment in either Pathfinders or Escaped where you genuinely cried IRL over the lore, either during the moment or after the lore?
Can I go first?
I'm looking away.
Can I? The moment Saturn realized she was back in the maze.
Yeah.
I was
yeah.
I was genuinely weeping. I'm surprised my family didn't come in being like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" But genuinely, because I started. You could tell from others, like I was I think I was. Was I weeping, guys? Is there another word I can describe how I was?
No, you were weeping.
Sobbing.
And I don't know where the fuck I channeled all that from. I'll be so for real. I don't know where the fuck that came from. I could not tell you. I think anxiety.
Yeah. Lexi.
We know my fucking answer to this question.
Lexi, it's everything.
I have sobbed. So I think the time that I sobbed the most was after Xenius and Mist died to the warden/blind, whatever. I genuinely cried so much after that. That shit hurt.
Tails. Have you ever cried during lore? That's basically the question. Have you ever cried during lore? Yes, many times. There you go,
Tails could
chat.
easily be the biggest liar because Tails doesn't unmute, so we would never know.
True.
Tails, you could have built yourself up to be the biggest badass on the block.
I believe it though. Have I cried during lore? No.
You
Not
just
yet
said
anyways.
you probably cried during the fucking Pathfinders finale.
I don't know if it was before or after. I think I know I teared up a bit during the meeting, but I don't know if I actually cried during like the animation when the animation was playing or not. That's the thing. I said I might have. There's a chance that I did. Anyways, Via, your turn.
Pathfinders after Aiden died when Via was given the book that Aiden wrote. And also like during that after conversation with Icy and I think it was Malachi. I was really playing up the crying, so I cried in real life.
That's right. And then you fell to the floor.
I did fall through the floor. That was funny. That's one of Icy's top viewed clips on his Twitch. You should go check that out. It's funny. And escaped. Honest to God, like I kind of mentioned it earlier, but after the whole thing with like the cult deaths, like Mist and Icy and Hershey, like they sobbed. Actually, Lex can vouch for this. Yeah, they were bawling. I was bawling.
We were sobbing together.
Yeah, I think
you, me, and Ace were
I
sobbing
think
together.
Me, Lex, and Ace just all cried that time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I got really emotional those 2 times. So yeah, I can't think of any other time. So there we go.
AC, your turn.
Why the evil giggle?
Okay, so there wasn't really too many moments in Escaped. I probably like after Quinley's death and with the whole like farm infiltration thingy, like that whole thing, I got really emotional and close to crying IRL. But Pathfinders, there are 2 that stand out so strong. One was character Aiden's death. It might have been because it was the fact that it was near the end of like a 40-hour subathon. But when I started crying and acting over that death, you can hear the freaking like my nose and my eyes. People, I think Combiners said that like it sounded like really fake crying. No, I was hysterical in tears. They were real tears. I was like so close to almost like a panic attack. I was crying so much. If that makes sense, like hyperventilating. I was crying that much. That was me crying IRL and I was trying to stop. But the one and Icy, Saturn, or Abstract, and
You can say Saturn, I don't care.
yeah, I know. Icy, Abstract, and Goblin. I'm not sure if Goblin was really there, maybe. Can vouch after the end of Pathfinders. I was sobbing so hard. That was also during a
Inconsolable.
subathon. I was inconsolable. I was in absolute tears. It was of grief that the server ended. And those 3 can back me up, especially Abstract, who was there with me in the feast.
It was weird going into work the next day.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, no. Did I have work? I think I did.
But yeah, no, those Pathfinders was definitely the ones that I like actually like was wrecked with tears.
Yeah, I am not normal. You're so right.
Trumpet, it is your turn.
Like, yeah, the answer is no.
Not yet.
Not
yet.
yet.
There's always a chance.
I don't think that'll happen for Escape, maybe, but
We'll see.
Could I think that's. Sorry, my brain's a little fried at the moment. This is kind of a point where I'm gonna say like we've been going for over 2 hours now, so I have turned off accepting responses for questions. So we've got about Abstract wolf.
No, God, he full named me.
I would like to go to sleep tonight. At some point.
I'm not.
We got about 13 questions left. Depending on how fast we get through these, maybe I'll open that back up. Maybe not. But the next question here is, what made you want to join Pathfinders if you joined, and then continue into Escaped? Or what made you want to join Escape? The Trumpet, your turn. You're starting first now.
All right, I know that in previous Q&As I've answered this, but essentially I used to be really big in the into roleplay, and then eventually I started to get out of it, and it was like 2 or 3 year break, and I'm like, you know what, I want to get back into it. So I was scrolling around, looking around to see what SMP servers were up, and I found a post from Icy, and I can't remember which Discord it is, and I know in the past we've looked through and tried to find it, and we have like no Discords in common. So it's like, I don't know where I remember that Icy posted it in some Discord, and I saw it there, and I joined it, and like, hey, I'm gonna apply. And then I got in, and once I was in, it's like, hey, I can't end now. We got a whole sequel coming up.
Oh god. Yeah, that was a time. I forgot. I advertised Pathfinders everywhere.
I advertised Escaped everywhere.
But AC, your turn.
That's how we got Bexy, was because I put the Escaped apps in one of Bexy's servers.
Funnily enough, mine was not at all related to the lore. So Blank was applying for Pathfinders, and at the time, yeah, I was sort of looking for another server. I love Minecraft roleplay, loved it. But in the chat with Curbs, Blank, and I, he posted this clip, which was Xenius's death. That like little cinematic piece, and I really just wanted to join because I wanted to be in another SMP with my friends. So I had a look at it. It seemed really cool, kind of like the concept, and I put an application in, got in, and yeah, I mean, and I guess I continued in Escaped as well because it sounded fun, and I wanted to continue the SMP with my friends. Smiley face.
I think I found this server, I think mainly from the animation that was made of Zen's one of Zen's deaths. So I found it from that, and me and my best friend Dark got really into it.
We just love Xenius dying.
A lot of people do.
But yeah, well, I knew the artist, so I was like, "Oh, they made art for the server. That's really cool." And the artist is really, really dope.
Oh yeah,
in general,
Sylves, fucking amazing. I love him.
Sylves.
We sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
You're fine. But yeah, so me and my best friend Dark got really, really into it. We started watching VODs and made character concepts, and yeah, I mean, we just got really, really into it, and we both applied, and I got in, which is really, really dope. And yeah, and I mean, I was already like looking for another Maze Runner like type of thing to join because I had always been really, really into the Maze Runner. Um, and like I just wanted to be able to like use my character ideas that I had for so long. So this gave me the chance. Yay.
Hey, adding on to what Via said, Sylves, amazing artist, love them. For the Pathfinders finale animation, we actually did reach out to Sylves first originally, but due to the time constraint that was, 7 months or so for the size of the animation, Sylves had to turn it down, unfortunately. But we love Sylves and definitely would like to work with them again at some point in the future.
Dude's awesome.
And I'm gonna be honest, the reason I made Escaped was because Maze Runner. That's it.
Maze Runner.
Tails, your turn. Because Tails is technically in between me and Lexi, so that is the order.
Boo.
I'll move you off the screen.
Boo.
Don't test me.
No. I like my spot. I like holding my Pookie's hand.
Yeah.
Am I?
Tails said, I generally do not remember how I found Pathfinders. I think Twitter. And fair enough. I think a lot of people also found it through Twitter as well. That is, I think, where the animation got the most views on.
It probably did, because Twitter loves animations.
Yeah. Tails, your application was not shit, okay?
Tails, how dare you? How dare you say that?
Lexi, your turn.
So, I honestly, I would have never found Escaped if I had not met Abstract like a few months before applications for Escaped went out. And she reached out to me and she said, "Yo, you should do this and put your fucking all into it." And that's what I did.
Teehee, teehee.
So thank Abstract. I thank Abstract every day for me being here.
I'm taking credit for quite a few people being here. So teehee,
Yep.
teehee.
We thank Abstract every day.
Yes.
Smile.
Abstract, your turn. You got a fun story for this.
For this, how I got into this server?
How you got into Pathfinders?
Pathfinders. So, I gotta set the scene. What was it, 2023?
Yeah, 2023.
It was April. No. First, I gotta go back. February. I can actually probably find the day because I remember it was. It was February 13th. February 13th. Monday. I wake up. My friend group at the time completely abandoned me in the middle of the night. They all blocked me. They removed me from every server that we were in together. They completely forsaken me. Fair. Devastated. I did not know what to do with myself because that was my roleplay group, and they just completely abandoned me off the side of the road like a kitten in a box. Fast forward to April. It's a Saturday. I bring my laptop with me because I'm doing schoolwork while my mother is selling furniture. Okay, alright, sure. I'm on Twitter, definitely not doing my assignments. I actually see Icy's server from before this, the rest of us.
Oh. Oh no, not that. Don't remind me. Don't.
Sorry. So I saw that and I was like, oh, it's over. But then I found Pathfinders, and it was starting up in about a week, I think. And so I followed like all the members. I was there for the first shoot. I watched Warped Films. I watched his stream, and then they announced that they had a Discord, and you could. Now the Blue Lemon Discord, but you can see like I was there since like.
Oh yeah, because
someone want to go check how long I was there? I think I was one of the first like people who wasn't a member to join.
Yeah.
It was like April something. I probably check right now actually when I joined that server.
April 15th.
Wow.
April 15th. So about a month from now, Pathfinder turns 2 years old. Whoa.
Oh my god, that's crazy. But yeah, so yeah, and then I started watching, and I low key just at one point my nickname in the server was The Voice because I was just everywhere, and I didn't make content at the time because again the only servers I ever did was with that roleplay friend group that just kind of low key kicked me out. High key kicked me out.
I was gonna say
So
low key.
High key kicked me out. It's okay. I don't miss them, and they don't miss me either, so it's fine. So, and then I thought they had applications open, and I was like, I'll do it, but I don't think I'm gonna get in because I don't make content. And then I got in, and I was like, what? And I would not be in as many servers as I am right now if y'all did not let me in. So thank you for that.
You know, we had a plan, and you agreed
They're the
to
reason.
it.
They're the reason why Saturn's a bot. Originally, Saturn was not supposed to be that, but I'm kind of glad she ended up the way she did. So thank you for that.
And we had that was like because we wanted to do a cool reveal, and we were able to work it into the season 1 finale. Which was that bit where I don't know how Goblin does command block stuff. It just boggles my mind. I know it's probably very simple, but having it where only Abstract couldn't go while everyone else could was such a cool thing and such a great reveal in my opinion.
And I also wanted her to. I still specifically remember when Goblin was working, and I was like, "Is there a way I can like take instant damage as well? Like she's running into something, and we made it work. But the thing is, if she ran into too many and like 3 times, she would just be dead. And the only way to turn down the instant damage was to be like to have a whole other resource pack installed, and we're like not doing that.
Yeah.
Can we give a quick shout out to Goblin? None of this would be like
Oh,
been possible.
Oh, yeah.
absolutely. Goblin's at work right now. That's why he's not here. But you know, we love Goblin. He does a lot. He wasn't able to do as much on Escaped, unfortunately, just due to his IRL
Things.
issues with his PC and everything. But a lot of what happened in Pathfinders was very much thanks to Goblin, such as the Superior Alpha, which was that big final boss thing that the Gopher Ghost defeated in the finale.
Like the Gopher
stream.
Ghost had a part in the finale was so sick.
It was Goblin. So we were working on the animation part. His project for the finale that again took probably around 7 months or so was that like 10 to 15 second bit that he spent so much time and effort on, and it's just like holy shit, dude! Like it was so cool. And if you download the Pathfinder's map, you will be.
Which you can get if you have Lemon Plus.
Yeah, that you get if you get Lemon Plus, you would be able to see it as well. Granted, you might have to figure out how the command blocks work and all, but you'd still be able to see it, which is really cool. Next question. Yippee. For those of you who had to make a new character for Escaped, if you were in Pathfinders, why? Hey, AC.
Oh wait, I'm the only one here who had to make another character.
Well, no, and Tails.
Oh, and
right,
Tails.
did too.
Yes.
Sorry, I completely forgot. My bad.
That's a mage. For shame.
I guess at the time I didn't really know there was going to be a sequel. And I just bonded so well with AC and Pathfinders. And then Sky said that they were going to kill off Sky. And, you know, AC and Sky were married. And it felt wrong to, even if Sky was alive, it felt wrong to continue my character because I already felt like that if I continued with AC, the lore just wouldn't really work. I felt like her story had already come to an end. And then there's also the fact that Sky was killing off their character, and it didn't really fit that AC would exist without Sky. So yeah, I made Bryce, and then Tails and I came up with the amazing idea to be twins, and that's how Bryce and Quinley joined the server.
And now, Tails, your turn.
Now Tails' side of the story. Is Quinn fucking died. That's all you need to know, buddy.
Yep.
Dead as hell.
Next question is, how much trauma does each character have? Or
Too
who
much.
is the character with the most trauma? Too much.
Too much.
And
All of them.
Everyone.
Lexi
Everyone
doesn't
has
have
a
enough.
whole bucket worth of trauma.
I can tell you who
Basically
has.
none.
I can tell you who probably has the least. Lucy. Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Well, actually, Lucy's whole family is dead. So, I mean,
I would argue that Shadow has the least trauma. Thank you.
Love
You know what?
Shadow.
I'm not gonna fight her on that.
I mean, realistically, if the memories came back, then yeah, there would be a lot of trauma. But because they wiped all the memories, the trauma kind of just went poof.
The next question is a general one. Is what is the single longest session someone has ever logged on the server? I think that has to go
13
to
hours.
That has to go to Radio with
13 hours.
I thought Radio did 14-hour stream.
Probably 14.
I think
It's
it was
20 hours.
It's in the.
The question is session is in stream or session is in being on the server consecutively.
Being on the server consecutively. I think that
Because I think Blank had like a 48-hour streak once.
if
What?
we're talking stream though, I will say Radio did a stream very recently that was really, really long, and it was so long that, I went to bed, I woke up, I went out to breakfast with my mom and my friends, I went out to the mall with my friends, and then I came back home to eat dinner. Um,
Yeah. Radio this
and
was
that was a
recently
lot.
this was like a 14-hour stream Radio did. Fucking insane.
I don't know how people can do lore for 14 hours, man.
I don't
Radio
understand.
It's
can.
impressive.
I don't understand it either.
The pen can. The pen can.
Was Escaped/Pathfinders your first SMP, or have you
No.
been in others before?
Yes.
Yes.
Been in others before.
Like if we're talking about public content SMPs, this Pathfinders was my first. Because I did do at least 3 SMPs with just friends only before this.
Mm-hmm.
And now I do more of the stream servers than I do the ones with my friends. Which I should probably change. I think the other group I'm in misses me quite a bit. They keep begging for me to come back, but I'm always here. I'm sorry, Koyu.
Obviously for me, I've had other servers before. I've been in content creator SMPs since 2021. I've been around. All of them were supposed to be lore servers, by the way, but half the time the lore just never took off, and I had some really good friends. One of them is now my partner.
Yay.
And that. Okay.
The way he just stopped.
He doesn't even argue. He just keeps going.
Okay. Anyways.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay, well, that's it. Moving on.
What?
Maybe.
Next question.
What's your favorite mod in the pack? Abstract.
I would say butchery, but the thing is, this is not as sophisticated as some of the other butchery mods, which I really like because they're all on Forge. They're also really bloody, which I know people get squeamish by. But if
Hi.
favorite mod and yeah, hi, sorry Pookie, we can never play butchery mod together. Sorry, but probably nifty carts. I won't lie, because I think it's so simple, but I love it so much, and I genuinely want to include it in any mod pack that I make in the future, or like I recommend it in if people are like looking for mods for their mod packs, like nifty carts, because it's so simple. It just adds like 3. I think in later versions it adds a 4th cart, and it's just like it's a hand cart, so like you don't have to attach it to a horse, but it's not as big. And yeah, it's just it's nifty.
Lexi.
CPM. CPM, my beloved. I love CPM.
Tails, what is your favorite mod?
I have a feeling I know the answer.
CPM.
Yeah. Tails the goat.
For me, I think my favorite mod is the Songs of War weapons pack. Little known fact, little tiny known fact. I love Songs of War. It is a Minecraft animated series. It is really. It's
not the nerd emoji.
It's what really kind of skyrocketed my writing. In terms of like scripting and stuff. It's because of that. But it's a weapons pack that has so many really cool customized unique weapons. I try to include it in every server I'm in because I love the swords so much. But yeah, that's my favorite mod in the pack. Via, your turn.
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
What is your favorite mod in the pack?
Probably, honest to God, the food mods. I really love making food and the different things you can eat because it just makes my brain happy. Aesthetically pleasing, I think. So, yay. That's probably.
EC, your turn.
Don't mind the dog barking in the background. I can't get her to stop. Tilly, shut up. I can't choose. There are 3 tied. Shut up.
Every time it barks, I'm gonna go woof.
Voice mod will always be one of my most beloved mods. 3D skins. Oh, just being able to see like 3D skins, I love, and obviously CPM.
Interesting. Trumpet, your turn.
Yeah. I mean, mods are fun. I can't really say a favorite. I guess create if I had to, but I didn't use create at all on this server, so.
All right. The next question is, what is your favorite gun? We're gonna assume it's the gun from the pack. So, Abstract, your turn.
Gun from the pack? Hellhorse Revolver. It doesn't do any damage, like, at all, but it's so dinky and cute, and I like it. That's it.
Via. Or not Via. Lexi. Jesus Christ, I'm losing it.
Hunting rifle, probably.
Tails, your turn.
Hello.
What's the question? What is your favorite gun?
Rehydro.
Rehydro.
Hello,
My
Hi.
favorite gun.
Hi, Rehydro. This is a NAS to join VC. Sorry. Because we're streaming right now. This is a Q&A.
So get out.
Oh, I see.
Sorry, I feel bad
Go.
for.
I feel so bad.
I feel bad, but
Oh no.
It does say ask to join.
Anyway, Tails said flamethrower.
Actually, they said Flammenwaffer.
My B, sorry.
Yeah. So flamethrower. For me, it's the hunting rifle. I love the hunting rifle so much.
Shakes
course
your
it is, you
hand, shakes your
nerd.
hand, shakes your hand.
Via, your turn.
Well, I'll always be biased toward the trusty dusty old army revolver. I love that gun.
Old Army Revolver is so good.
My beloved.
Truly.
And one shot so many infected.
AC, your turn.
Give me like 5 seconds. I'm joining the server to see what gun I have.
2.
Oh, it is a pistol. It is a pistol. I've only had a handgun or pistol. I thought like it would be a different pistol thingy. Yeah, my favorite one is just the gun that I always use because I haven't used any other guns. So just my pistol. Bam.
Damn, the starter weapon.
I literally just
The good
joined
old starter
server for this.
weapons.
Trumpet, what's your favorite gun?
I've got two. In terms of actual combat, I like the classic revolver because it's fast to reload and it's easy to use. But in terms of intimidation tactics, you just can't beat the dual miniguns.
You just can't.
True.
Shadow has made his impression just from dual miniguns. Also, I can confirm AC did just log in just to see what gun they had and then left.
Oh my god. Alright, but it is time to get on to the next question. I believe we're on to the last 4 questions now.
Woo!
We're almost
if you
there,
could
guys. We're almost
change
free.
If you could change one thing about your characters, what would it be? Abstract.
Why are we starting with me all the time now? I would give Saturn more love for herself. So just so that she doesn't have to keep doing the same conversation over and over with like fucking everybody. It's the one thing I would change. Because we could have had so much more interesting, in my opinion, so much more interesting plot if she accepted that she's still a person, but she's also a bot. Because originally, here's something I could have done for the season 3 question. She was gonna walk around with her metal arm just exposed all the time, and just be like, "Yeah, I'm a bot. Deal with it." So I can't do that now. Also, I just don't have the time to CPM that. So yeah, I would make her just more open to the whole bot thing and less angsty. Girl, when I said this girl gives me stress, she does. It's like a toxic relationship I can't escape.
Lexi, your turn.
The only thing that's coming to mind, I think I would have made Lexi a little more like Is braver the word? I don't know. Like,
Less spineless.
yeah. A
Wow.
little less spineless.
Well,
'Cause
I'm
she's
sorry. Am I wrong?
no. She's a little she blames herself for a lot of things, so if I had to look at her and say something, I'd just be like, "Stop blaming yourself for all the shit that was not your fault."
Tails, it's your turn. You have no idea? Sorry, the vocal stem's coming back.
Ba ba ba.
Ba ba ba.
You don't have a good answer. Fair
Ah, bah,
enough.
bah, bah.
With Zenya's, kind of just, I don't know. I kind of like Zenya's the way he is currently. He's got his close group of people. That's it. He doesn't really care if anyone else outside there hates him. And, but yeah.
I am so sorry. Can you repeat the question?
If you could change one
My
thing
brain.
if you could change one thing about your character, what would it be?
Oh, um, mm, that's hard. I guess like Via can be a bit like mood swingy. I feel. So like sometimes they're serious, sometimes they're just very like hyper, and it's kind of become a part of their character now, but I wish I could change it because it's literally my fault. um like they're not supposed to be as hyper as they sometimes come off. It's just me having ADHD. So I guess that's probably what I'd
Felt.
change.
AC, it's your turn.
Hmm? Oh, what? Oh,
Oh my god.
sorry, I'm eating ice cream. I guess if I had to change one thing about Bryce, and this just comes down to like time restrictions and not having the time to, but if I had more time, give Bryce a little bit more character depth. Really like lean into that more morally gray, because sometimes I feel like the changing of Bryce, while I'm okay with it, it could have been better. Like, they are meant to be currently emotionless and dark, morally grey, and I just feel like, and mainly because I ran out of time for this, it just wasn't properly implemented enough. And that's also down to season 1, like, being fucked for me, and having so many things that I had to miss in season 1, but yeah.
Trumpet, your turn.
This is kind of hard one. I think it would probably be I wish my character talked to more characters more, I guess. Because I feel like, you know, at this point, everyone's either neutral or positive with Shadow, but nobody's like really close per se.
Okay. Next question time. We're on the third to last question. If no, we're skipping that. Sorry. What is your most
The second
The
loss.
next question is, what is your most sentimental piece of gear, in character? Abstract. You're starting again.
The devil only has one chance. Her netherite dagger that she has. That is her most sentimental object. Probably besides that, it's also because she found Sky's backpack, so his long sword, which she uses quite a bit.
I see.
Gear as in fighting related? Question
Gear,
mark?
just I think like literally anything. So armor, weapon, item.
Okay.
Lexi, your turn.
It's gotta be her older brother's dagger. She's had that thing since she was literally a fucking child, and she's kept it on her all the time, all throughout Escaped.
I
So
see. I see. Tails, what about you? I saw you typing in the chat. The cornflower Bryce gave her, which is somehow still alive after 2 seasons, but like we don't think about it. Fair enough. Fair enough. With Xenius, I think it's his sword. He loves his sword. He actually recreated his own sword from the Pathfinders because he lost it.
He didn't lose it. He gave it a crystal.
Same thing. Via, your turn.
I guess I have like two answers. One being like on their body would be literally their beanie because they've been wearing that since they came up in the box, and that's literally just because it's from their brother, and they like before they even remembered like why they wear it, they just couldn't bring themselves to take it off. So I think that's cute. But also, uh, they have a poppy in their inventory, and it's the first poppy that Lando ever gave to them.
Aw.
Yay.
AC, your turn.
This is also going to be very sentimental in the relation between Quinley and Bryce. And it's two items. It's the goggles that Quinley and Bryce made when they were children before their parents died. And it is the jacket, the matching jacket that Quinley and Bryce have. Quinley doesn't no longer have it, but even when Bryce hated Quinley, they couldn't bring themselves to either get rid of them or stop wearing them. Especially the goggles. Especially the goggles.
I see. And Trumpet, your turn.
Yeah, I don't have it anymore because I messed it up. There was an entire character arc I had planned with the scimitar that I got in the when coming up out in the maze with Via. I had an entire
Oh
arc
my
planned
god.
with like an entire scene planned with it, and so I had it specifically given to me at a low durability so I could have a scene where it breaks. And then without thinking, I broke it in just a regular fight. I was like, "Oh crap! I just messed that up." So I had like an entire scene planned where it's like going to be like a really emotional thing, and it's just like, whoops, I didn't track the durability right.
Next question is the second to last question. Uh, which character, and you must agree on one, is the most insane?
Oh God.
Cherry.
I was gonna say Lucky, but
Oh yeah, I was gonna nominate Lucky as
Cherry.
well.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
I feel like Lucky's more sane than Cherry because Lucky has morals at this point in time. Like
Via at this point in time. But remember that whole murder spree?
You remember the whole murder spree? He came to the
You
farm
know.
and scared the shit out of
but,
everyone.
but hear me. Yeah, I guess. But he's not insane anymore. But hear me. He literally has a rule that he will not attack people unless he's attacked first.
If he's not in a blood craze.
yeah.
Okay, like, bruh. I disagree, but okay, we can
You can
pick
disagree all you
Lucky.
want. Doesn't make you less wrong.
It says you must agree. Yeah,
I
yeah.
see.
Tails agrees with me.
Shut the fuck
Tails
up.
agrees with me. Fuck you.
I'm sorry. I want to be a little
I can-
Tails agrees with me.
silly.
Fuck you.
I can understand the Cherry point of view, but I think that's because he brutally murdered my character.
No, that doesn't. I mean, that's one of the reasons, but like,
Mhm.
just him overall. It's just
Yeah,
he's
that's
had
true.
so much trauma, like that. Right now, he's just not mentally stable in general.
That's
He's taking
very
so
fair.
many bullets. Like, I don't even know.
Next question. The last question is, and this is a fun one because there's I think there's a few answers to this. Which joke became actual lore?
Oh,
Lemons.
There's a few.
There's lemons.
Oh
The le-
god.
Oh
The
yeah,
lemons
the whole
def-
blue lemon.
The blue lemon too. That's right.
oh
Any-
yeah.
Literally
Go for
anything with
Ghost.
lemons.
Yeah.
Go for Ghost. A Dr. C. Hicken. Gingivitis, I'm pretty sure.
Hey,
Tim,
AC, are
I
you
remember
okay?
in
It sounds like
Pathfinders. Yeah, I was about to
Raining.
say.
It's raining in my background.
oh.
For me, it
remember
was definitely me
Wait.
hating Dr. Seehikens out of character.
I was just
That
saying,
became a canon thing.
sorry, Via was talking.
Sorry.
Thank you. I remember in Pathfinders, when after I forget when it was, but it was like at one point Saturn would not go outside in the winter, and Mia had a bunch of lemons on them and started putting them on the
No,
ground so
that
she'd
was
go
Crystal.
outside and she'd No, that was Saturn. That was Saturn, I remember.
No, it
'Cause
was
she
Saturn, but
said because
Crystal
she was
left the
white.
lemons on the ground.
No, I did that too. 'Cause I
It was
'cause I,
Crystal
like,
and then
threw
Via.
Oh, I guess,
I
I don't really
specifically
know, I
remember
don't remember
Crystal
mine.
because Koyu made a stupid doodle out of it because Crystal said walking my pet Saturn.
Yeah, I probably wasn't there when Crystal did, or I just am blanking on it, but yeah, like,
You were there, but I think
when I
getting
did it
to the doctor's office and then getting Saturn back in, I think you did it.
probably, but
The lemon
when
trail.
I did it, Simon was like, "Ooh, a lemon. Ooh, a lemon. Ooh, a lemon," every single time, it was
Ooh, a
so
lemon.
funny.
Ooh, a
So funny.
lemon. Ooh, a lemon. Ooh, a lemon.
It was so funny.
Was there was there anything else, or was that it?
I mean,
There was one more. There was one
There's
more.
probably a bunch.
I can say one
One
about my
more that I
character.
can think of. Mine is AC being an alcoholic. It was Pathfinders that started this all off. There was a joke that everyone was calling AC an alcoholic, and so I made it canon. And everyone just kept playing into it, either trying to stop AC from drinking and make them go to become them sober, or specifically Saturn trying to get AC to drink more and more. And it's just led into every single SMP that now my characters are alcoholics.
I have the opposite problem. Now, in every single one of my SMPs, my character has to have some sort of thing with some sort of citrus.
Ooh.
So I will say, when it came to coming up with Escape, what I wanted to do change with my character, I went back to a certain clip, and it's one of my favorite clips from Pathfinders of
I know
everyone
what you're
freaking
talking
out,
about. Yeah.
freaking out about Hoodless Shadow. And so that's the reason why Shadow is hoodless and escaped.
Oh my god, I talked about that clip and nobody remembered it, and then I had to send it in a VC. I was like, guys, like literally, this is the clip where Skyzy said, "It's hideous, it's hideous." Like this is that clip, guys.
God. All right, though.
It's hideous.
It's hideous.
We have finished nearly 78
Piss hard.
questions.
Oh my god.
We did a lot today.
We did.
Just under 3 hours of this. But hey, that's awesome. Thank you to the viewers who asked questions and
For everyone tuning in
all
to
this.
watch.
Yeah.
Watching our
thank you
nonsense.
guys for showing up and not making me look insane. Very much appreciated.
This would have been an easily an hour and a half stream if we didn't show up. Come on now.
Oh yeah, no, I would have skipped through so many. I did skip quite a few actually, because a lot of them just would have taken so long. And we started the stream at 9:30 p.m. It is already 12:30 a.m.
We need
Someone
to
help us.
we need another Q&A, but it's just all the questions we skipped, and it's called not Pathfinders, but Blue Lemon Q&A, bigger, longer, uncut.
Oh my god. This is the bigger, longer uncut.
We need bigger, longer, more uncut, less cut.
Hey guys, if we hit this donation goal that totally exists and I didn't just come up with now.
Oh my god.
Well, keep going. Bust out your wallet.
Go on.
Whoa, not
Anyways,
today.
you
In
know,
the
If we
future.
get 20 gifted subs right now, I know we're
If
on
you-
YouTube. Don't worry, that's the joke.
but again though, if you have
When
questions
he gets
that
the
you want
subs
to
to Icy is
ask,
tired.
if you have questions you want to ask, joining our Discord and Blue Lemon or Lemon Plus, if you join that, it's $3 a month and you get access to a premium Q&A. You can ask cast members or studio members questions that relate anything to the studio or any projects. You get sneak peeks at projects that are upcoming, and trust me, there's some really cool stuff coming up that you probably are going to want to check out.
There's gonna be more sneak peeks coming up now that Death Trial is getting a little bit moving.
Yeah. I would say I feel like this is an appropriate time to say that there's more than one project in the works in the studio. There's at least 3 different upcoming projects that are being worked on slowly but surely. We're really excited to show you these and when these all
Who would be to
happen.
assume we only work on one project at once?
True.
Actually, speaking of Lemon Plus, I believe the Blue Lemon resource pack was actually a suggestion from Lemon Plus.
I think it was. It might get uploaded soon once everything is finalized.
I gotta get the next one because now it's Blue Lemon Chicken has been added in.
Yeah,
The NyQuil chicken's here.
I hate how that looks, but
if you wanted to eat NyQuil chicken, now you can.
Also, because I'm being held at gunpoint. Make sure to check out the now official Blue Lemon Wiki. Previously the Escaped Wiki, made by Tails and formerly Skyzy.
Tails is doing some reworks, readjusting everything. So almost, as of right now, it is the Pathfinders project, the Escape project, and soon Death Trial, and many more projects will be there in the future. All for your editing pleasure. You fiends who like to edit every little thing. I see you. Tails. Via.
But
No.
yeah. Like I said,
Not me.
if
Mom
you
will go to bed.
If you want to help support the server, Lemon Plus, or if you want to help support the studio, Lemon Plus is the way to go. It allows us to do more and more all at once, and it lets us do cool stuff like the Pathfinders finale or the Escaped Season 1 opening, where we hired voice actors and actually did an animation, because that stuff is not cheap. That was hundreds of dollars. It was hundreds of dollars spent on the opening for Season 1. And Pathfinders, we spent nearly $1,000, so please help reimburse me there, really.
Or you could also, guys, consider just keep watching and supporting and like chatting in the Discord and just hanging out.
Yeah, share it with your friends. Just
if you know a dude who likes to watch Minecraft roleplay, oh boy, we got Minecraft roleplay.
Yeah. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll be seeing you on the next projects. So
let's go.
Good. Have a great rest of your guys' night. Bye.
Bye.